You look at a gym and you piss your pants and faint.
Because women are inherently seen as taking up more space than men. You look at a gym and you piss your pants and faint. Because women are inherently seen as taking up more space than men. Everybody, are we ready to get kidnapped and thrown onto the Titanic?
Wait, no!
Hold on a second. Nobody said anything to me about the Titanic.
Yeah, it's not a spoiler because, like, pretty early on, it's like, is this the Titanic?
No, Titanic was my special interest as a 12-year-old child.
Like,
so.
Yeah, fucking ready.
So this is one of those games, much like Danganronpa or Umineko that we were talking about beforehand, where the author's special interests will become just like a good portion of the dialogue.
Sick.
Oh, we should introduce ourselves. What's up, folks? I'm PB. You've heard me stream on here for a good portion of the year. I've done some different ones. I host Gahooligans, a Gardens of Gahul discussion podcast that we'll get back to at some point. We've got a little intro stinger going right now. We'll let that play out for anyone who hasn't seen the little game trailer. While other folks introduce themselves, who else is on this call?
I'll go. I'm Vivian Wheeler, also known as Wheels. I'm working on a show called Total Depravity that takes me forever to make episodes for, but one of them's coming. Boy, I want it to come out next month. We'll see. It's about religious studies. The next episode is going to be about an extinct religion called monarchism.
Cool, cool. Who else we got?
Cool. Oh,
Go ahead.
Jacqueline. Oh no. Okay. Hi, I'm Mac. I hang out on occasion. I'm here. I sit on streams and talk to my friends. That's my whole job.
It's a good job to have. Alright, and lastly, we have one more person.
They call me Jacqueline Swampert. She, her. I'm the host of Unwise Girls, 13 House Party, all that stuff. I don't stream a lot on here, but I'm here.
Yeah, you're a fellow YA book discusser.
That's true. Yeah, I'm shaking your hand from across the ocean. Not the ocean. I guess I could do that technically.
That's a really long way to
But
reach.
it's thematic. It's thematic for what we're about to do.
Yeah.
Be in the ocean.
Let's see. Before we start, I just want to know what's everyone's experience here with visual novels, because this is a visual novel, just with some escape room sections.
I've
and
read
yes.
a lot of them. This is like just a huge blind spot for me. It's like, oh yeah, awesome. That's why I jumped right on this stream, because I was like, oh yeah, I haven't read this one yet.
What is your quintessential visual novel, Wheels?
I like the Ace Attorney trilogy a lot. I finished Umineko last year. Those are probably the two biggest ones to me.
Cool. Let's see. It looks like we're on an ad break right now. So I will vamp a little bit more.
Well, I guess it's ad break, so I'll save my funny shit for later.
Also, there is dog barking happening right now.
I just heard a single yip.
Wow, that's not coming through as much as he's trying to make it come through.
Yeah, I can only hear it when you're talking, and even then, it's swallowed by.
I bet you OBS is getting more than you are. Yeah. See, Seraph here's Miles. Hey, Miles, come here. I have a goodie for you. He's gonna get a pig ear.
What is that? What is a?
Like a dried pig's ear. It lasts him a long time.
Okay.
Yep.
But for some reason, the way you said it sounded like you were gonna make some sort of modification to his ear.
No.
I was like, that
Oh my
sounds
God.
bad.
Oh, by the way, chat, how is everyone's audio balance? We doing okay? Do I need to bump anyone up, turn anyone down?
Keep us updated also.
Yes, please.
Let us know.
And especially once we start with, like, game audio, let us know how that is. Anyway, Wheels, you had a thing you wanted to say other than enjoying the Ace Attorney
the other
trilogy and Umineko?
The other funny bit is that I have not read even a lick of this, but I already know all the solutions for the first escape room because they completely recreate it in 3D in the Somnium Files sequel because it's the same writer.
Oh, they do? Oh, yeah, I know I played the first Somnium Files, I haven't played the sequel.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Sequel good actually is my hot take, even though people like it less.
I mean,
and if you do the whole, it's not really a spoiler because it's more just like a thing you can unlock. But if you do all of everything, your reward is you replay the first escape room.
And you're sure
it's not in 3D in this.
And you're sure it's for this one and not for one of the other Zero Escape games?
We'll see. Let's see.
We'll find out.
All right. Let's see. Mac, what about you? Where do you
What's
stand
my
with visual
novel
novels?
experience? Yeah. So I am not gonna lie. I have two visual novels under my belt. One of them is a great little indie one written by a friend of mine called 77 Oleander Avenue. Highly recommend it. The other one is Fate Stay Night.
Yeah.
All right.
Which is a bold choice. I have more experience with escape room games than I do with visual novels.
Yes.
Having just finished Submachine and played through the Cube Escape collection and the room games.
Well, these are following in that proud tradition for sure. And then let's see, lastly, Jacqueline, and then I'll speak for myself too.
I'm a freak for these things. I love visual novels, adventure games, Higurashi, Umineko, everything Uchikoshi has ever done. Somnium Files I love, Whole Zero Escape I love. quintessential adventure game. This is it. I
Yeah.
fucking I love the Zero Escape series so much. I mean, also Umineko for just like visual novels, but there's a slight difference with the pushes on my glasses. There's a
Yeah.
slight difference in genre. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. This game actually has gameplay. Umineko is just a novel with sound and characters, and like I really like it. But there's no, you don't stop and solve a puzzle, in that one.
Mostly.
If you can't speed run it, it's not a game.
An Umineko speedrun would be fucking hilarious.
Meanwhile,
just
Emil
mouse
would hear like,
clicking.
"Wait, Jacqueline, drop the essay. I want to hear it."
It's just I'll do the short version. I mean, visual novels have a lot of and sound novel, which is what Ryuki Shio 7's work is often called. So Higurashi Mineko, Sekonia, they share like so much DNA with adventure games like the Zero Escape series. But I think it's sort of a misnomer to call them just also visual novels because they have like these elements that are often found in. Originally in games, like for instance, a big influence on Umineko actually is I believe it's the Portopia serial murder case. Is an old game that highly influenced what was now come to be the adventure, the adventure game. Quintessential example to a lot of people will probably be Ace Attorney, just for like what is an adventure game.
I'll say at least my experience with Umineko was like, oh, the gameplay is trying to figure it out as you go. That's legitimately the gameplay, and I'm willing to consider it a game on that metric.
Agreed.
All right, let's see. My experience here. For a long time, I didn't really play any visual novels. In college, at one point, starting out as a joke, and then ended up really enjoying it. Shoot, what's the name of it? It's the pigeon dating sim.
No, sorry.
Hatoful Boyfriend.
Yeah, Hatoful Boyfriend. We played through that, did all the voices, myself, CJ, and one of our other best friends in college, and had a really good time. Then after graduating college, a couple years later, like, hey, we should all hang out online together and play through some other games. So we played through a couple Ace Attorney games. We played through Danganronpa. We played through, let's see, I think it was just me and CJ that played through 999 and the rest of the Zero Escape trilogy. But we really, really enjoyed it. I think me even more than CJ. But this is just so much my exact brand of bullshit. Hatoful Boyfriend.
Now I'm imagining a person who has only played Hatoful Boyfriend reading visual novels and being like,
it was my introduction.
I'm getting really into boyfriend likes lately.
Let's see. Also, I'll say, last couple weeks I streamed Slay the Princess, and that was another really good visual novel. I highly recommend to anyone. Even if you did catch those streams, there's a lot more in that game that I did not get. Like, I think the ending goes relatively similarly, but there's a bunch of routes and you don't get all the routes before the game ends. And the voice acting in that game is very good. The voice acting in this game is fine, but it's more fun to do the voices, so that's what we're doing here.
Yeah, should we get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
I will say I did forget about Hatoful Boyfriend.
That game's
I've
really cool.
experienced not half of that game.
I will say it is not the most, offensive thing to have gotten into visual novels with, because that would probably be, the KFC dating the Colonel one.
Or the 4chan disabled anime girl.
Yeah.
Jesus. I would argue that Fate Stay Night is up there.
Uh-huh. Or isn't there one where all the girls are tanks? Isn't that one of them?
I don't know, but why am I looking at Mario question mark blocks?
That is a good question. That is a question that will not get answered for quite some time.
For
I can tell you if you want.
By the way, Wheels and I pretty clearly have not played this game.
Uh-huh.
And Jacqueline and PB have.
Yes.
All right. You're right, they're battleships in Eurocosm. All right. We get to start with, in case you haven't guessed it yet, the number 9 is going to be important to this game.
Wow, who'd have thunk it?
Boat.
I told you. If you're getting Titanic vibes, that's on purpose.
That's on purpose. I remember this game being around when I was big into Nintendo DS games, and
Oh, yes.
just
That's a
never
really
played it
important
because I was
thing.
only playing like Nintendogs and those like Imagine fashion designer games.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's actually a
And
really
being
important
very
thing.
bad at Super Mario.
This is the PC release of this game, like a re-release. This originally was a DS game, and that is important just because swapping between there's two different screens, a novel screen and a what's the other one called? Adventure screen. Is you would be getting like both screens, and they like tried to adapt that by letting you swap between the two as like two different visual styles of reading the novel. Let me just say that like that was keeping that in some form was on purpose, for reasons that we don't get answered until the very end. But I didn't know that going into this game, and I wish I had that. This was originally DS. All right, I will take on narrating duties because I'm hosting the stream. A loud noise startled Junpei awake, and his eyes snapped open. Junpei. Alright. Junpei is our protagonist. I'm happy to voice him, because he's gonna have to say a lot, but if anyone wants to, I will pass it off. We also don't have to keep the same voices.
A lot, but MK or Jacqueline, do you want Junpei?
I think we should give it to one of the newbies.
Yes, absolutely.
Wheels, if you want it, go for it.
What the?
Yes, perfect. This is exactly what I hoped for.
Yeah, my notes are just sound more confused.
Ow!
With a crack, Junpei's head connected with something metal. He rolled over and threw out his hand to steady himself, but he found himself groping at empty air.
Whoa!
His balance lost, his still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on, Junpei tumbled down to the cold gray floor.
I didn't realize how much like physical comedy I was about to voice. Ouch! God damn it! Ugh, what the hell?
I mean, Wheels, you're playing the main character of the male main character of a visual novel.
Fair, yeah.
And
yeah.
I will tell you right now, Junpei is like the least horny of the male like protagonists I've ever seen in a visual novel.
Dodged a bullet.
Which is not to say like zero, but like compared to other visual novels that I have played, there are not very many creepy thoughts that you have to voice.
Unrelated. This is absolutely the same puzzle that they recreate.
Yes. All right. Cool.
The same
Cool.
escape room that they recreate.
Because this one starts out in a ship. VLR starts out in an elevator, which is also pretty iconic to me.
TB, I noticed you switched over to the advanced screen.
It did that automatically. But
Okay.
yes, I guess we should make a choice here. We could either have advanced screen or novel screen. Do we have
I
a
think
preference
novel
here?
screen.
All right.
A bed.
A 3-level bunk bed, in fact. Junpei had fallen, apparently, from the topmost bunk.
I fell pretty far. Ugh, that really hurt.
His shoulder hurt, his knee hurt, his hip hurt, his entire body hurt. Welcome to adulthood, buddy.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
seriously.
welcome to your 30s, bud.
He could feel a bump on his head where he'd slammed against the low ceiling.
Damn, my eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head. No, wait, that's not it.
At first, he thought the tremor that ran through his legs was just another effect of his rude awakening, but as he looked around, he realized it was real. The whole room was shaking.
An earthquake? But it's shaking too fast for that.
Then again, Junpei had no idea what it was, if not an earthquake.
Anyway.
He rubbed the growing bump on his head and gingerly climbed to his feet. Balance regained, he finally took his first good look around the room. And muttered to himself.
Where am I?
His pain finally
Charlie from
passing.
Lost Voice. Where are we? That's right.
Minutes.
That's probably just funny to me.
Minutes passed while Junpei struggled to get his bearings. As suddenly as they'd begun, the tremors ceased.
Oh, thank God. The sound effects are starting to get to me.
Wait, it stopped?
A cold silence fell over the room. From somewhere far away, Junpei could hear the sound of metal squeaking.
What's that sound?
In an attempt to distract himself, he looked around the room once more. There was a stove that looked more antique than functional. The 3-level bunk bed had mattresses that were so thin that they were little more than blankets. On the other side of the room was an identical bed, and set in the wall between the beds was a slightly dirty iron door.
That's...
The first thing he noticed about it was the number roughly emblazoned across it. In red paint on the surface of the door, someone had written...
Oh, I thought it was gonna be 9.
Yeah,
You'd
tricked
think
you with
that,
that one.
wouldn't you? Yeah, first big twist of the game.
There are other numbers? 5? What does 5 mean?
Suspicious and still utterly confused, Junpei approached the door slowly. Electric Gauntlet, this is closer to Infinity Boat than you would think. We are going to end up with some numbers on some hands or wrists. Standing at last in front of the door, Junpei grabbed a hold of the L-shaped handle. A push yielded no movement, and a pull was the same result. Ugh.
Won't open.
Didn't matter how much he pushed and shoved. The handle wouldn't budge. Yeah, this is like a therapy boat. This is just... Yeah. This is... everyone's going to grow as a person and come out of this a lot better than they started.
It's about the drowning you didn't do along the way.
You know, just like how, like, Danganronpa is all about, like, building up the hope inside of the people who are stuck in that school. Next to the door was an odd-looking device that reminded Junpei of a card reader.
What's this? Is this keeping the door shut?
He knocked hard at the door.
Hey, hello, is anyone there? Open the door!
There was no response. Junpei threw his left fist into the door and stopped.
Huh? What the hell is this?
He wasn't really sure what else to say.
Oh man, I love Infinity Train.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's very Infinity Train. I think Virtue's Last Reward is actually even more Infinity Train because, well, Jacqueline, you know what I mean there. Sorry,
the
on its
Infinity
wrist was
Train.
a watch. In the center was a large LCD display.
A watch? Doesn't look like one. 5. That's the same as the door.
Brilliant deduction.
Yeah, no shit.
True, the numbers were the same, but he had no idea what it might mean. All he knew is it was strange and new, and he wanted it off. He flipped his hand over as if to remove the watch, but
What? How do I take this off?
the other side of the bracelet was solid. No buckle, no clasp, no nothing. He sighed, flipped the thing over. There were a number of rivets around the rim of the face. Perhaps...
Maybe pushing on something? Whoop, whoop. Maybe pushing something on this will work?
He pushed them, but nothing happened. On a watch, they might be dials for adjusting date or time, but on this bracelet, they did nothing.
Nothing. Damn. Guess I'll have to force it off.
Growing more desperate, he began to tug at it. However,
Yeah. No good. The stupid thing won't come off.
a steel ring ran from the face around his wrist and back to the face. He wouldn't be pulling off the bracelet anytime in the near future.
What the hell is the deal with this thing?
Now, if Junpei just, like, could nut up, like, the princess and slay the princess, he could just chew that arm right off.
Yeah, easy.
Frustration and despair were beginning to mix as the reality of the situation began to fully dawn on him. So much was happening, and nothing made sense. He felt as though he were about to explode.
Where am I? And why the hell am I here? Why?
Wheels,
Average Friday for
yeah,
me.
yeah, Wheels, you offered to come on here. Oh, I did not tweet that the stream was going live. I should do that. Let me get us to the first escape room, and then I will.
Cool.
Jump scare!
Ah, my head.
Pain bloomed, but he did his best to shake it off. He raised his head.
Oh,
It was at that moment he noticed the window.
this is...
It was round, riveted in brass like a window from an early 20th century ship.
Hold on. Am I on a ship?
Walked slowly to the window. He could see nothing beyond it but a thick, impenetrable darkness.
I can't see anything. If only it wasn't so dark outside.
He squinted, trying to see something, anything. It was at that moment.
Huh? What the? You gotta be kidding me! What the hell is going on here?
A crack split the glass of the window, and for a moment Junpei stared at it. Then, the window burst and water began to pour into the room.
What the hell? God damn it!
Junpei yelled and spun around. Feet slipping in the water already coming through the window, he ran for the door.
Hey, anyone! Is anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something!
No reply. As Junpei screamed, pounded on the door, the water began to rise. He was now ankle deep on the floor and rising quickly to his knees.
It's not stopping. Not good. Not good at all. I need to find a way out and fast.
He ran his hand across his forehead, brushing the sweat out of his eyes, and looked around the room. Alright. It is escape room time, and I'm gonna pop over and tweet out that we're live because I forgot to do that when we started streaming.
The way out.
Aw. This game sure does pause when you tab away from it. Let me just tweet us out.
Ugh, of course we're stuck in third class.
Damn.
I know. We didn't even get anything fancy. But I guess that's where they keep all the real secret shit. Alright, now we're tweeted
That's where
out.
they keep all the puzzles.
That's where they keep all the fucking... That's where they keep all the good puzzles. Alright, third class cabin. Operations during escape. Restricted to an area, we gotta figure out how to unlock the door. Items and hints around the room. Click on a location, you find suspicious to search the room. I can use Q and E to move around the room. Alright, so let's take a look at what we got here. So we've got our window pouring out water. We've got something on that wall there. Let's just take a look at all four corners of this room.
Extremely FMV water.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so realistic.
Remember, this was running on the DS, you know?
Oh, I'm not being sarcastic.
No,
I
I'm
love
not
it. I
being
love
sarcastic
that. I
either.
love that aesthetic.
People playing this on the DS for the first time would have reacted like they were like on this. This is like those people who thought that the train was real. This is like you play this and you think you're drowning.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
you have accidentally triggered my full essay, which is the people who thought they were actually being hit by a train is a modern reinterpretation. Because of course they knew they were in a theater. They were just having fun with it, pretending to scream, you know, like we do at a horror movie.
Alright, the good news is
Funnier.
the good news is we only have
Yeah, I know.
the good news is we only have 3 views to worry about here. So where should we
good.
start?
I want to know what those fucking triangles are.
Alright, yeah, let's take a look at these fucking triangles. Bulletin board. Looks like someone's put a note on it. Once you've obtained an item, we can put it on an item screen. A note from the bulletin board. The note's got in red and triangle in blue.
Pretty normal.
Off-world kid thinks that water is remastered water. Alright, that's all we know about this. We will be able to combine items, you know, this is classic adventure game stuff.
I only drink remastered water.
We can also use items. To hold an item, you may trigger a reaction. So yeah, we might have
I
to
do
use
love
items.
this picture of the ship.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. Picture frame! Let's take a search at that. An old picture frame. There's a picture of a ship in it. There's screws keeping the back on.
I noticed that those
I
screws
do
are
feel like
bracketed.
those
Yeah,
screws
Yeah.
would
there's
be
open bracket
useful.
screws, close bracket on it.
That's this universe's equivalent of like in Scooby-Doo, you can see which of the books on the bookshelf is the animated cell that they're gonna move to activate.
Yeah,
the-
literally.
Ooh, a towel. Oh, we can't take towel. There's nothing hidden in the sink. This is the only drain in the room. So once the water level gets up to there, it'll start draining. It'll be fine.
Yeah, problem
It'll be
solved.
fine.
Alright,
It'll definitely drain faster than it's pouring in.
alright, let's see. Water is like a waterfall. I don't think shoving something in the window is going to stop the water. If I don't want to die, I gotta find my way out. Sorry, this is technically Junpei talking, but we're out of novel mode. We also probably
We're
don't have
out
to
of
read
novel
every
mode.
single thing we read aloud. Simple chairs.
The water's already up to the chair.
Alright, do you see anything else for us to click on here?
Not on this
No.
screen immediately.
Alright, let's see.
What
That-
about the briefcase bottom?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what's in that briefcase?
No dice, it's locked tight. Let's see if there's anything in the keyhole.
What are the other numbers that could that they could be? Oh, you have to put a key.
Yeah, we
in.
need a key
Okay.
before that. Also, Sarah,
Okay, fine.
I'm afraid that Junpei does not have enough of an ass to seal up that window. I can tell you from having looked at his character design. I don't think he's got the proper junk in the trunk.
Anything in the like kettle?
Yeah, we'll check that.
Yeah, the kettle.
I can keep looking until the cows come home. Jacqueline and I have played 999. Wheels knows exactly this first puzzle room, and Mac knows nothing.
I know nothing. No spoilers, please. I am going in completely blind.
All right,
He
let's
dies.
see. Take a look at this.
No.
That could legit be the start of the game. You never know. This could be a Saw movie.
It was a Saw trap.
Though,
the
actually-
whole time.
These games have some Saw inspiration, but it doesn't really come out until the third one. The third one is just a Saw movie.
We'll have
There's
to
a
make
blue
sure you
key.
get Alexandrites in for that one.
Yes. The third game is also bad, but
Oh.
fascinatingly bad.
I'm vetoing you. That's so good.
I have strong feelings. I
Fight.
wanted to like it. I really did. I tried to give it. See, this first game doesn't... It kind of has a jigsaw. The second game does just rip off Monokuma 100% because it's the same publisher and it came off like a year later. So they have a Monokuma character that is just obnoxious for no good reason.
So will this blue key work in the briefcase?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, a screwdriver.
Oh, hey, look at that!
Might come in handy.
Yeah, should we use that screwdriver on this picture frame?
Yeah.
Let's drive some screws.
Screwdriver got those screws off easy enough. Here's the picture. Alright, we can chuck that out now. We don't need a screwdriver for anything else.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just searching it. Oh,
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Six.
I'm taking.
Okay,
a
hold on. I'm gonna
photo.
scribble down a note really quick.
Please, let me know when I can move on.
For those of you who have never played actually, none of you have ever played an escape room game with me. My desk is currently covered in post-it notes. from when
Perfect.
I played Submachine.
Uh-huh. Yeah. If I remember right, this game's puzzles aren't particularly hard. I might be misremembering, though.
That's pretty obvious.
Yeah. But also, this is our intro puzzle.
Yeah, as evidenced by this. Yep. All right, I'm good.
Me too.
Okay, and then
Ooh,
filled
okay,
in...
Good to know.
All right, filling in the shape goes from...
Where's my... Yeah, hold on a second. And...
I'm ready.
I'm good.
Alright. Someone wrote a bunch of numbers and symbols on the back of this.
Can you rotate these items?
Yes. Oh, we can.
Oh,
forgot.
sick. Good. Hey, look at that.
Oh, I'm gonna
Let's
take
just
a
see if
photo
there's
of
anything on the
that.
back of that.
Can you go back to that? Because that would be more handy.
Yeah.
I've written it down. Wheels.
Uh-huh.
Got it. You can move on.
All right. We can go back. All right. Should we go put this? Blah 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 blah. We know we can combine items.
We've figured out how to combine items already.
Yeah, Junpei has already dropped the screwdriver. It has already like gotten lost in
It's
the
in
water.
the
It's
water.
gone down the sink drain. We're not getting it back. All right. So key in the briefcase, right?
Will the blue key work in this briefcase?
Oh wait, we need to
It
switch
Oh,
is.
it's a
our
blue.
item.
It's a blue briefcase.
Uh-huh.
Sick.
If we put this blue key in, we gotta put in some sort of code.
I have the code for you.
We might trigger mini games. This is just a mini game to change the numbers.
Yeah. Wow. What a thrilling game.
All right.
Alright.
We don't know the numbers we need to put in yet. I don't think.
Or
Are
do
you
we?
sure?
Let's go take a look at our.
'Cause
I just need to
have-
look back.
I have a set of 4 numbers.
All right. What's our set of 4 numbers?
It is 7, 4, 6, 3.
All right. Let's see.
Doesn't look like it.
Looks like no.
Huh. Interesting.
Let's keep peering.
All right.
Keep hearing.
Let's see. Oh, looks like we are on an ad break, so we have time to fuck around. Let's see. I want to check. Let's see. What was
I
our?
wonder if those colors make a difference then.
I think the blue color, the blue shapes would correspond to blue key.
Okay.
I bet we have to find a second one of these actually.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we have the end of the.
All right. Let's see. We haven't
Well, I don't
fully
think I know, 'cause I've
explored
done
this
this
room.
before.
Let's see. What else haven't we checked?
We haven't checked this yet.
Uh-huh. I think this is like our end condition. Nope.
Just
Phone
makes
lever
a
doesn't
weird
work.
noise.
Hey, I can make weird noises too, and you don't see me bragging about it.
Yeah, I know. You've been playing Junpei very well.
Thank you.
Bah. Huh? What's that mean, huh?
We've got Bart Simpson in here.
There we go.
Oh,
we can go
there's
into-
the red key.
Red key! It's a small red key. Probably hold on to this key. What's up with my
Oh, hey,
face?
there he is.
There he is. There's the boy.
What's up with my face? Sorry, I know that's a Wheels line, but I couldn't.
Okay, at least we have one other Zero Time Dilemma defender in chat. So maybe I'm just wrong.
Yeah.
I look like a zombie. Man, what the hell happened to me?
I also did not realize it was a mirror. I thought we had
Mhm.
another.
I kind of thought it was too.
And he has a twin. I left work, head back to my apartment,
Lore?
and
Yeah. Alright, taking bets now, for people who don't know. What are the odds this game ends up having a secret twin twist? One of the
Ooh,
classics of the
I
genre.
I'm not
Say that as
taking
a
any
joke.
bet on that one.
well, I won't say that Junpei in particular has a twin, but I mean at some point there's got to be a secret. If you're doing something like this,
Yeah.
there's got to be.
Oh yeah, there will be
Wait,
twists.
hold on a second. We have a flashback.
Yeah,
in
we're
the middle
flashing
of our
back.
Escape room.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Man, work was rough today. Huh? Breeze. That's weird. Did I leave that open? Everything looks okay. Must have forgotten to close it. Yeah. Who are? I can't.
Alright, who wants...
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen.
Thank you.
You are going to participate in a game.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, I meant to get a voice changer up before doing the stream, and I did not get it together.
Next
The
week.
Nonary game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
Oh yeah, no, Zero's not quite as... Yeah, Zero's absolutely like, Ghostface, like, stumbling through everything, getting the shit kicked out of him.
That's right, that guy with the mask. That son of a bitch must have taken me here. When I get my hands on him... Well, I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not.
Yeah, come on, check your... The doctor was a woman, Junpei. Don't you know?
Yeah.
You need to re-examine your biases.
God, I'm not going to talk about the new Doctor Who special, but let it just be known Doctor Who said trans rights.
Oh, good.
Yo.
Good.
They said trans rights loud and clear.
They said, you've been chosen. What the hell is going on? Why me?
We're going to
Blah, blah, blah. We're flashing back to something we saw in a flashback 30 seconds ago. That's how you know you're
Wow.
like, good shit.
This is we're reusing the footage. The Nonary game, huh? What the hell is a Nonary game? God damn it.
I'm not even a nun.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway. We spent long enough staring into a mirror in confusion.
had sent Ophelia to a Nonary game.
Actually, one thing I want to check is what if we put this in a mirror? Nope, there's nothing left on the mirror.
I've never understood what get thee to a nunnery means anyway, so...
Alright, let's see, what are we missing here? I feel like we need a thing.
Get thee to a nonary?
Alright,
I think that was a joke already and I just wasn't listening.
It was, but that's okay.
You're so valid.
Yeah, that five, they really, like... They were doing these fast, they were doing these sloppy. So, yeah, I agree, Plumbo, it's... They could have tried harder. Getting the hell out of this room. Yeah, alright. Just saying, no, you can't do anything else. No lateral thinking here. Ladder. You can just climb up there. That'll be great.
We should probably get into that briefcase before it gets submerged in
Yes.
water, maybe? Junpei?
Yeah, I
I'm
think maybe.
talking to the main character.
Maybe. Oh yeah, here we go. Red briefcase.
There's the red briefcase.
The closet.
It's a closet.
Some hangers. Oh, we can't use a hanger to try to jimmy anything open? Okay, fine. I see how it is. It's just like the blue briefcase. Well, I know what we use here. Alright. Guess we can try that number here. What was it? It was 7...
4. It's at least gonna be 7-4 for the start.
Yeah, definitely. What were
It's red.
the last two digits? 6-3?
6-3, yeah.
And I don't think this will be right, but let's just check. Yeah.
Yeah, no. 7-4 is at least right for this
Yes.
briefcase. And 6-3 is right for the blue briefcase.
Yep. So we just have to find another thing with
We
it.
just need to find the thingy, the code that has it inverted. That's all.
There's nothing in the stove.
This is totally a stove.
Yeah.
This is
Sorry, I was trying to click back.
100% a stove. No question.
Just
about
gotta
it.
double check shit, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure.
If we can check
There's nothing
under...
under the chair, right?
Which chair?
There were chairs by the
It's
table.
behind the, no, it's on the water rushing screen. It's
On the
down-
water rushing
down
screen.
at the bottom of it. It's
Yeah.
underwater.
It's totally a chair.
That's totally a chair.
No, all right.
Is that something, by the leftmost corner of the table? Like, there's like something black on the wall there?
That's the
Oh.
towel from before.
Yeah, we've already
Oh,
clicked
okay.
on that towel.
What about the picture frame? Anything behind the picture frame?
Nothing on it. That's where we got our first half of the clue.
Yeah.
All right, I do need to know: are there any like strange, weirdly animated panels that we need to pull off of a wall?
I'm clicking
You
everything
know.
I can.
This
I don't
is
think-
where this is.
Nothing-
Escape room games are
Uh-huh.
just clicking on everything that
Yeah.
you can and
Nothing in
waiting
this
for
thing?
something to pour.
All right, let's
I will
see.
say, I don't think pulling stuff out of the wall is the best solution to the water
Uh-huh.
problem right now.
No,
Aw.
yeah, but you know how sometimes in escape room games you just like pull a thing, or there's a crack in the wall.
Absolutely.
Have we checked all the bunks?
I'm just doing that right now. Oh yeah, we got to zoom in. There we go. It was
There
just
we
under the
go.
pillow.
Okay, there's the squares at least. Alright, hold up. Let me. Oh shit. Alright. Show me the code. The key. Thank you very much. Okay, so 0 2 6 3. That's the blue one. And then we have 7 4 8
5.
5.
All right.
The red one.
All right. So now we can
I'll
go.
give you those numbers again. when we
Yeah.
Actually get
All right.
the-
Do we open blue or red first?
Oh, good
Blue.
question.
Blue. All right. Wheels does not want to see how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So what was our blue?
0 2 6 3.
I hate when I'm in the desert of the real.
Hey, there we go. All right. Let's
Okay,
open
good.
her up.
I looked at it again and I was like, oh shit, I didn't. Which was weird.
All right. Yes. What is this? A file? File screen. Information will be. All right. Digital roots.
Oh shit. Oh,
Yep,
shit,
here
it's
we
the
go.
Trivia wizard.
Compute a digital root with the following steps. First, add all the numbers in question to one another. If you end up with something greater than a single-digit number, repeat that process.
This is just basic numerology
Yes.
like I learned
Also,
when I was 13.
So, me, because I'm a math fucker, I immediately realized the actual trick of digital roots, which it is just taking the number modulo 9, so just divide by 9 and take the remainder,
Oh, yeah.
and except for 0 counts as 9. And I have taken the time to like prove that to myself to make sure that that's true. But just every time they talk about digital roots, I'm just like, just divide by 9 already. Alright. So yeah, so we'll have to do some math.
I like math.
Yeah, I'm a noted math enjoyer. But there's not very much mathematics to it.
Big
A
two
notebook, a pen,
thumbs
and a calculator.
down from
A
the
stack of
wheel
key cards.
on that.
Ooh.
In fact, they give you a calculator that I believe
Uh-huh.
just has a button you can punch it all
Yep,
into.
there sure is.
Oh,
Looks like some key
well.
cards. There's a number written on each card. 6, 7, 8. Does that mean something?
Well,
Nah, probably a
Yeah.
coincidence.
Yeah, definitely a coincidence. Alright, we can use a calculator, blah blah blah.
you know, we're in 5.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see,
We're
where
in
was...
You gotta
red
open the
5,
red one
no
now.
less.
Where was the red one? I don't remember
It's,
now.
in
It's
the
in
closet.
the behind the curtains.
Oh yeah, behind the curtains.
Which I thought were pipes for a radiator, you know.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely, I could see that.
Yeah, if we'll look at it, it also does work the opposite direction. You're correct. Alright, what was our other code?
7485. I'm so glad that this puzzle isn't timed.
Uh-huh, I know,
Yeah.
it really feels like it should be, you know?
It should be
is
timed.
in when they remake it in the Somnium Files
Uh-huh,
sequel.
because Somnium
Oh
Files
my
has
God.
timed puzzles. This
Sick.
game does not have timed puzzles. Alright. This looks like key cards. There's a number on each one. 1, 2, 3. Should we try
And
mixing
it
these
is
two
neat
key
that
cards?
It's a 3D environment. It kind of makes the searching the room
Nope, no
feel,
combination.
pretty neat.
Alright.
Great. Can I just like throw the briefcase at the door? Will that work? I know it's not going to.
I mean, if our fists weren't strong enough, then clearly a briefcase won't. Or, you know, maybe use a screwdriver? I guess these are all bolts.
Oh.
Still, there are some panels.
Did you see
Oh.
Junpei in the mirror? He's a twig. He doesn't have strength.
Really thought you were gonna say twink.
I mean, he is a twink, too.
We gotta put the cards in the card.
Yeah, we
reader,
gotta, obviously. Alright, let's use them. And... Incorrect. Aw, that's right, I still have cards I haven't used. Alright, well, let's go use the other cards and see if they also don't work, Junpei. So that we can actually solve the puzzle. There aren't any more cards in here. I've only got one other hint. The file said something about digital root!
Yeah, I thought that this was going to
Uh-huh.
be the thing. I
Five
looked
on
at
that
the
door.
Vive and I looked at the thing and I was like, I need a digital root of 5.
Let's slide through the cards. Alright. Minigame. Alright.
Does
Sweet.
it have to be 3?
Yes, it has to
Does
be
it have
3.
to be 3 cards?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So then it's 6, 7, 1.
Yep, add up to 14.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, thanks, it even shows us. There we go.
And just in case you want to brute force.
Mm-hmm. Did it just unlock? That light was red, now it's blue. Alright. Time to go.
Time to go.
Look at
Resident
that.
Evil.
Yeah. You found it.
That's a fucking Dark Souls text.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's so awkwardly worded, I love it.
It found.
Oh, PB, might want to switch over to a novel.
Oh yeah, let's switch over to novel.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Accompanied by a wall of angry water. We don't know how the water felt. Junpei shot out of the room and into an opposing wall.
Ow.
The water tossed and turned him like a washing machine. He only stopped rolling when he hit his head on the wall. I'd forgotten just how much he just gets hurt at the start of this game.
My head.
He's gonna walk out with a concussion.
He's already concussed. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's true. That's true. He is
Wait,
already concussed.
Is it over? Ugh, that felt like being flushed down a toilet. Damn.
Junpei struggled to his feet in the still rushing water.
Well, better than drowning, I guess. Am I in a hallway?
Where the fuck else do you think he would be?
Oh, bud.
Water had followed him, was rapidly pouring out the door. It flowed quickly down the hallway, slammed into the foot of the short flight of stairs.
Well,
Just 5 steps, and at the top of this short staircase.
a door. Another door.
How many
That's
fucking
our
doors are going to be in
second
this
door.
game? Yeah,
And
well, I
this
guess only
water-
7 more to go after this, huh?
Let me go.
Alright.
Yes, it opened.
The door burst open, and Junpei exploded out of it, only to freeze in his tracks. What other possible response could there have been to what he saw?
What the hell?
His voice trailed off. All he could do was stare. The polished floor stretched out before him, ornate staircases rising up from the edges, each of them equidistant from the others. Stairs and pillars were solid wood, and Art Nouveau embellishments and decorations covered the walls and pillars. It looked like nothing, so much as the entrance to a luxurious mansion from the early 1900s.
This is the inside of a ship?
Junpei couldn't help but wonder.
Well,
The water quickly filling the water behind him suggested that yes, he was. As he looked, a fresh wave rolled out of the room he had been in, gathering speed as it moved to the stairs.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Thank you for that, pointing out, Mighty Carrick, in the chat, that they designed it so you can play through the whole thing in adventure mode and still have it make sense. Because I think, yeah, normally you would have character dialogue in adventure mode and then the novel stuff down on the bottom screen. I think that's how it worked.
Yeah. This is totally a... Wait, what the hell? A wave? Shit, I gotta get out of here.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, this game is rated M, so we can have swears.
Hell yeah!
You die
I
in
was
it,
gonna
you die
say.
in real life.
Also, the blood doesn't have to be hot pink.
Thank God for that.
See, deck?
I appreciate your commitment, Wheels.
B deck. Hurry, hurry!
He noted all of the decks of the ship.
A deck's next.
See, he's very smart. He's good at solving puzzles.
The letters, they're going backwards.
Took the stairs 2 at a time. That's unsafe, buddy. Just as he began to wonder where, in fact, the stairs did lead. Alright. Here
Oh,
is
shit.
our cast of characters. I want to take a second on this.
What?
Alright, yep, we have our edgy cool boy. We have our big construction worker friend. We have our unnecessarily sexy character.
Yeah.
And we have, this last guy I'm just gonna call this fucker.
Fucking guy.
I will say, this character, eventually you get a revelation of why she is, like, dressed in such revealing clothing. And it is, like, the funniest shit in the world. And I'm actually willing to accept it. Yeah, it's slightly better than that. And then the second game comes back with a character with a even more egregious outfit with zero justification. It's great. It's another person out of the corner of his eye.
Another person? There's four of these motherfuckers.
It wasn't, in fact, just one person he'd seen. The landing left the stairs, there were 4 people. And 3 more!
We have, Scene Girl.
Yep.
The
captain?
Flautist.
My brother in high school.
And, the detective boy? Gumshoe? Is that just Gumshoe?
I was gonna say Gumshoe.
Yeah.
He's
Like-
courteous here.
Like, Gumshoe's brother. Gumshoe's, like, slightly scummy brother. I don't know if I trust that face.
He's like, he's like.
Oh,
See,
actually,
Gumshoe is
anime
just
girl,
like this-
anime boy, and DILF. There we go, boom.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of people. Sorry,
lot of
that's you, Wheels. All told, there were 7 of them. Looked as though they had been on their way down the stairs. They stopped short when they saw Junpei, eyes wide. He stood the same, and now they stood there staring at each other. He didn't
8
move.
chuckle fucks staring at each other on a sinking ship. What will they do?
Uh-huh. One foot placed
do the Harlem
awkwardly
Shake.
on the next step, in the middle stride. Who were these people? ... This entire interaction only lasted a matter of seconds.
Long enough for an ellipsis.
Uh-huh.
Or an ellipse, rather.
Hey, yeah, wait a minute. This isn't 8 persons, 8 hours, 8 doors. Where's our 9th person? The entire interaction only lasted a matter of seconds. The woman spoke to Junpei, and time began to move again. Alright, who wants to be dancer?
Not a lot of
We get-
volunteers. You know what? If nobody wants it, I'll do it. I'll be both of the characters in the scene.
Alright, go for it, Wheels.
I guess there's another one of us now. Answer?
The woman was dressed, Junpei thought, rather like a dancer. Her clothes covered very little, and her prodigious jewelry a little more.
No, I'm not. You better get moving.
With no further ceremony, she ran straight past Junpei and towards the doors behind him.
Well, okay then.
The sudden proximity of a woman with such striking assets left Junpei momentarily stunned. Like I said, not zero sexy, but like, you know. But we didn't spend, you know, a full paragraph describing him being horny. So, like, that's a win, you know?
That's a win. That's definitely a win.
The other
You're the
wasted
low
no
bar.
time. Quickly follow the strange woman. Alright, who's
Silver hair?
perfect?
Sure.
The first to pass Junpei was a young man with silver hair. He threw a quick glance in Junpei's direction as they ran, muttering,
One of us, huh?
What?
It's nothing.
yeah, they're going to get more reasonable names in a minute, as Offworld Kid says. Following him was an older man, his face calm and without fear. Soft wrinkles sprouted from his eyes, and he came close enough that he passed Junpei to see wisps of gray in his hair. His composure and shock of hair struck Junpei rather like that of an elderly lion.
You can do this, guy. Going up won't do you any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open.
Hold on. The doors won't open?
The next to speak to Junpei was a girl with pink hair and a high voice.
Oh wait, I think I can probably do this. Come on, aren't you coming? You gotta hurry.
Her small hand was wrapped around the wrist of another man. His eyes were closed, almost as though he were sleeping. His features were graceful, almost serene, and he was dressed rather elegantly for someone his age. Something about his posture seemed very refined, and Junpei couldn't help his feeling he was noble and dignified somehow. He'd certainly never seen one, But this man seemed like what Junpei would always imagined a prince would look like. Let's see, I can do this guy.
Okay.
That's 9 of us, then. All the cards in hand. What the hell did that mean? Junpei opened his mouth to ask what the other man had meant, but the girl with the pink hair rushed past him.
Wait. They're gone. Just what's going on? There's an old man like a lion, a girl with pink hair, and a prince, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah, who the fuck do I look like? Dorothy?
Junpei like having a bisexual awakening over Prince.
Uh-huh. Turned to see, just in time to see 2 more people running towards him. One of them had hairs like a bird's nest, looked as though a stiff breeze might topple him. The other was a veritable mountain of a man. I love ... exclamation point. It is my favorite thing to try to pronounce.
Yeah. Yee!
This grounding one scuttle past your face is so cute. See, perfect dialogue here, like truly the best writing that I have ever seen. Like, I do genuinely love this game. I'm going to rib it, but it is out of love. There are a few things that deserve legitimate critique in this game, but
How it feels sometimes. Sometimes it's like he, you know?
yeah.
What was that all about?
All right, who's
Maybe Mountain too.
yeah. I feel like each person should take on 2 or 3 voices.
Okay, this will be my second then.
All right, perfect.
Hey, what the hell are you just standing there for? Didn't you hear him?
Carol, god damn it. I'm going to rib it, but it's out of love. PP and also Kermit the Frog. Thank you. I wish I could do a better Kermit. But here's the true curse. If you can do a good Kermit the Frog impression, you can also do a good Jordan Peterson impression.
It's the same man.
Doors on A deck are no good.
Well, except one of them is inherently good and one of them is inherently evil. So, you know, not the same man, but like 2 opposite sides of masculinity.
Link and Shadow Link.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta check the doors on B deck. Got it, now go!
Before he had a chance to respond, the man laid a massive hand on Junpei's shoulder. With no more effort than Junpei would have used to brush aside a fly, the man shoved him out of the way.
Oh!
Thrown off balance by the man in recent events, it took Junpei a few steps to get his bearings.
This man
Finally-
has a concussion.
Finally regained his balance and looked up at what the other 7 had been running towards.
Hey man, that was dangerous! Huh?
There were 2 pairs of large iron doors set in the wall before him. They looked quite sturdy and each had handles jutting out of them. Written across the surface of each door in red paint was a number. The door on the right.
4, and then this one says 5.
They're the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna rely on y'all to remember which characters you're playing, because
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
not going
Yeah.
to. Not at first. Also, we're about to get more reasonable nicknames in a minute. So, actually, before we get there, we're definitely going to have to try to guess what those names are.
Oh, Jesus.
That's so hard.
The room I woke up in had a number on the door just like that.
You too, eh?
With an arched eyebrow, the lion looked over at Silver.
My cell was the same, a number upon the door. I opened it, ran down the hallway outside, and found myself in the rather grand room full of stairs, as I suspected the rest of you.
It was as though the floodgates had opened. They all began to talk at once.
Me too!
Same for me. There's a door with a number on it.
Soon became clear that everyone had awoken in a room with a locked door and solved a puzzle to escape. They'd all ended up in the same room, almost as though they'd been guided there.
Yes, we all saw the same thing. That's not important. We need to hurry.
You think I don't know that, lady?
Before the dancer had time to finish, Silver was already running.
Open? Damn it!
He grabbed hold of the door labeled 5 and pulled. However,
Dude, you need the cards. Fuck, it's not opening. This damn thing won't even budge.
See, that's how you know that Silver's really cool, because he says the F word.
Out of my way.
The mountain grabbed Silver's shoulder and tossed him aside.
Really?
Oh, they stole that line from my Game of Thrones Sonic crossover fanfic. Path cleared, took a few steps back, threw himself at the door.
Hurrah!
Once, twice,
Hurrah!
thrice,
Hurrah!
thrice!
Hurrah! Hurrah!
6 ice, 7 ice, 8 ice! The door shook as his body slammed into it, but showed no sign of breaking or opening. He threw him at the door one more time. That was the 9th time.
A body slam from a guy that didn't even budget.
There must
There
be.
must be some other. That was a. I think I said that sentence right, but it doesn't make sense in my brain. Anyway, there must be some other way.
He turned to door 4. Next to the door was a small
It
box.
was a guy that big. Okay,
Uh-huh.
sorry.
This looks just like the device by the door in my room earlier. That means this door is locked too. But still,
But still.
by the door.
Yeah.
It's a pull door, not a push door.
No, actually, it goes both ways.
Oh, okay. I'm glad that there's an earnest answer to that, and it's not just an joke.
No, that's just that I think you should leave. That's all that is.
Damn it.
Punched the door. It did not respond. Junpei's gonna end up with some broken fingers.
Are there any other doors?
Diversity win. This locked door is bisexual. Ugh. Alright. He barely finished the
Thanks,
thought when
Caro.
Thank you, Caro. He barely finished the thought when C-deck plate he'd passed on his way sprang up, unbidden, to his mind. His body moved before he had time to think. Junpei turned and ran back to the stairs. He had scarcely taken a step when, at the top of the stairs next to an ornate clock embedded in the wall, he saw a person.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, ad break over. It was a girl? She looked to be the same age as Junpei. He froze, unaware to look away from her face. He wasn't confounded by her beauty, or something equally silly. No, there was another reason he couldn't take his eyes off the girl. He had seen her somewhere before. He couldn't quite remember where, but he knew. He knew he had met her before. That girl, too, stared at Junpei, similarly stunned. Her response suggested that she'd seen him before as well.
Oh,
Huh?
wait, I'll trade any of my huge men for this for her. I need to
I
be
was
her.
just gonna say, I've only got 2 characters.
I could also take over one of the huge men if you would like.
Anyone, take them all. I don't care. I need to
Also,
be her.
we will hit a point where we will split the party and there will be like 4 or 5 people and then we can redistribute.
This is what transitioning is. You have to give away the large men to become the girl.
It's so true.
Mhm.
That's a dot.
Ellipsis.
Without saying a word, Junpei walked slowly toward her. She didn't move. It was almost as though she was held in place by some sort of magic spell. Oh shit, y'all, it's magic. That's why we're here.
Oh, the witch did it.
Yeah, it was just the Golden Witch again. Damn it.
Damn
Ha
it.
ha ha ha.
I really need to get a Bioto soundboard for this game. Just so I can do a witch laugh. As Junpei stepped onto her landing, the spell broke. No sooner as he set his foot down than the whole ship shook a second time.
Ah!
The quake caused the girl unprepared and she fell.
Oh. Watch
Classic.
out.
Moving on instinct, he leapt to catch her, or so he thought.
Oh.
Her face was too close. Too fucking close. Get the fuck out of here. Step away. Don't you know that's how you spread disease? He was flat on his back. She landed on top of him. I know, we've all seen anime before.
We've all seen anime before.
I've never seen it.
But also, like... Look, we didn't accidentally grope her breasts, so, like, this is still a win, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
She seemed as confused as he was. The moment seemed to stretch for a very long time. They stared at one another. The ship stopped shaking. Everything was quiet. Water could be heard from the bottom of the ship. lapping faintly at the walls and ceilings, but eventually that faded as well. Silence was complete, a thick, muffling blanket. At last, the girl opened her mouth. It's been hanging open this whole time. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh my gosh. Is that you, Jumpy?
Jumpy? Jumpy? Her words echoed through Junpei's mind, and suddenly his memory returned.
Kane?
Why hadn't he realized it before? The girl was Akane Kurashiki. She and Junpei had been friends in childhood. They'd gone to elementary school together for 6 years. But what was she doing on this ship? Her soft eyes were only inches away from his.
The kid, her, and the adult.
He could feel the warmth of her face. Feelings he'd thought long forgotten began to work their way to the surface. He could feel his face heating up. At that moment.
Shake on.
Welcome aboard! Or, no, here, I could... Or no, wait, who's doing...
I can do it.
Yeah, because I think it's safe to assume that this is the same kidnapper.
Welcome aboard. I welcome you all from the bottom of my heart aboard the vessel. To this, my vessel. I'm doing Bane. Don't ask me why I'm doing Bane.
Take control of your vessel!
I mean, like, this person would, like, be talking muffled through a gas mask, so I think it would sound somewhat Bane, you know?
Yeah. They cannot be Kermit Jigsaw because I cannot do Kermit.
They can become, but not to anyone, especially me!
Voice.
They hurriedly untangled themselves from one another and struggled to their feet. Their 7 companions heard the voice as well, and many of their faces had gone pale. They looked around frantically, desperate to locate the source of the video. Now, Carol, I do think that that is what Billy the Puppet would sound like if he could talk, for the record. At last, they found it. Speaker set in the ceiling.
I am Zero, the captain of this ship. Okay, I actually can't do that long term because no one's going to be able to understand me.
Yeah.
I am also the person who invited you here.
The voice was harsh, obscured occasionally by the crackle of static.
This is...
Junpei recognized it. How could he have forgotten it?
that guy in the
This
gas mask!
bitch.
That same
Yeah.
fucker!
Hey, asshole, what the hell is this? Come on out here, I want to get a good look at you.
Yep, that sure is why this game is called Zero Escape, and why this series is called Zero Escape.
What do you mean to do to us?
I mean to have you participate in a game. Some of you, I know, are familiar with this game. The Nonary game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line. Yeah, dude, we heard this shit already. You gave us the elevator pitch.
Nonary game?
Man, I don't know how I feel about this new season of Game Changer.
It's not very good.
What the,
Or
what
here,
the
I
hell's
will take that.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I can take that voice if you have a bunch of other ones. What the hell's that? The voice continued, implacable.
The rules of the Nonary game can be found upon your persons. They are simple rules. Read them.
Really?
What is he talking about?
Hey, there's something in my pocket. Check this out.
I do want to shout out Dancer for proudly representing vagina bones.
Yeah.
I know, they tried to take that away in Western games.
Bravery.
But yeah, truly bravery. Silver reached into his pocket, pulled out a small slip of paper. Everyone else reached into their pockets and pulled out similar strips of paper. Yeah, how does... Let's see, given what I know about Dancer as a character later, she's the kind of gal who, like, she would just keep money in her cleavage and, like, try to pay for stuff with sweaty boob money. She would be one of those customers.
Hey, it pays the same.
It pays the same, but come on, you've worked retail, you don't want to touch that shit. Alright.
All pays the man.
He reached into his pants, crumple of paper slightly damp from his earlier ordeal.
Hey, I got one too.
Then it would seem Zero has seen fit to grace us each with a letter. Would you mind terribly reading it to us, young man?
Wow, I love The World Ends With You.
The request had been delivered to Junpei, who, after a short moment of surprise, did as he'd been asked.
On this ship, you will find a handful of doors emblazoned with numbers. We will call them the numbered doors. The doors in front of you are a pair of the same. Key to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that each of you possess. Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Only those who have opened the door may pass through. There are, however, limits. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute. So this thing on my arm is a bracelet? He
glanced around. It looked like everyone else had one too. He came to the same conclusion.
The purpose of the game is simple. Leave the ship alive. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
And you can't leave the goose and the fox alone on one side of the door, or the fox will eat the goose, and you can't leave the goose and the grain on the side of another door. Again, I'm just riffing off of Caro, who is doing the real, important work in chat.
There's one last thing I must tell you. As you have no doubt surmised, this ship has begun to sink. On April 14th, 1912, the famous ocean liner Titanic crashed into an iceberg. After remaining afloat for 2 hours and 40 minutes, it sank beneath the waters of the North Atlantic. I will give you more time.
Aw, that's nice.
Appreciate that. 9 hours. That is the time you will be given to make your escape.
The voice finished, and the speaker went silent.
I hear a bell?
I think it's coming from over by the stairs.
It is a clock telling us the time. How quaint. Everyone had their eyes on the antique clock embedded in the wall. Yeah. 999.
9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. We get it.
Uh-huh.
9 is an arc number. We get it.
Yeah.
I think it's 9 p.m.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't see anything when I tried looking out the window earlier. Yeah, it has to be nighttime.
If that is the case, then we would need to escape by 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Now, it is time. Let our game begin. I wish you all the best of luck.
Buddy, luck has nothing to do with it. The speaker went silent and did not speak again.
Hey, you bastard! What do you mean by that? Come out here, you asshole!
That guy won't stop shouting. And the others...
Ugh.
Ah.
Ooh.
I love having everyone just say ... It's so good.
I didn't get to, but that's okay. I think I picked the 2 shoutiest characters.
Uh-huh. I mean, that's fair, right?
It's pretty good.
Junpei too was consumed by his thoughts. Although I'll say Junpei's also relatively shouty.
I have way too many questions. Who is Zero? Mega Man's best friend. What's the Nonary game? What is it for? Is he some nut job doing this just to mess with us? Or does he have some other purpose? And why pick me to be a part of this insane game?
Junpei's gonna say who was Zero 50 odd times.
Yeah, I'll practice. And the others. Why are these 8 people here?
Maybe I'll just put that on the soundboard too.
Douchebags.
And the most confusing of
Douchebags.
all of them all. Why is Akane here? I haven't seen her since elementary school.
Oh, sounds like Plumball already knows spoilers. They've played Drakengard 3. I don't get that joke, but that's because I am an illiterate gamer.
Why her? Why now? Coincidence? No, there's no way. There has to be a reason.
No,
Oh.
coincidence is possible here.
Also, when I play visual novels, the word coincidence comes up so fucking often that I have just gone to, just for my own entertainment, every single time when I read it as coinky dink.
Coinky dink. Coinky dink.
I don't know what exactly, but there has to be.
Very well.
The lion's voice seemed oddly loud in the silence.
Standing around here won't do us any good. Best we get moving, don't you think?
Get moving?
Are you planning to open the numbered doors?
Hey, wait! Don't tell me you're actually gonna do what the Zero says!
No, that's not what I mean.
The lion shook his head, mildly annoyed.
I'm saying, let's find another way.
Oh, buddy, we're in an escape room game. There's no other way.
After all, we haven't really examined this place yet.
What?
Where have... Oh, yeah, sorry, that's wheels.
Oh, sorry. Where have we not looked? Everyone searched A deck already, right?
I thought that was capital A, capital D deck, and I was like, what?
I think he...
Everyone already searched a deck.
A deck.
already.
Uh-huh. Yeah! We were in some kind of rush, so we probably missed some things.
Why don't we check out the lower floors first? We should see how deep this place goes.
I can work with that.
Then let's go.
Whoa!
What the hell? It's completely submerged!
Damn. The water level keeps rising like this, we're all gonna drown. No, I don't believe that's something we have to worry about. The prince knelt down and gently drew his hand across it. See, the water's not flowing. That means the origin of the water has stopped. Perhaps this Zero fellow has used some sort of remote control to seal a watertight door lower down. He said our time limit was 9 hours. In other words, the water won't rise for 9 hours. Then you're saying we won't sink until then? Well, that may be a little too optimistic. No wishful thinking.
That's depressing.
If we don't determine a way to advance from this point, we're stuck on A deck and C deck.
Looks that way.
Hey, hold on. How about we check C deck before we jump to any conclusions? We might find something there.
You're right. I think we should look at the metal doors by the big staircase, too. They're pretty suspicious. No numbers on either door. And I don't see an authentication device either. Nope, it's locked.
This one too. Damn, none of these doors are opening.
Hey guys, over here. There's another door behind the stairs.
This one doesn't open either.
We'll see about that. Hey, old man, give me a hand.
Using force, I see. Let's give it a try. Pant. Pant. It won't budge.
You don't have to, say pant out loud. I can see you're panting.
Could you not just start shouting out of nowhere? You almost give me a heart attack, you know?
Oh, this situation isn't putting you on a heart attack. Sorry.
It doesn't appear to have moved even with 2 of us trying. It's very well made.
Idiots, try using your brain first.
Huh?
Take a closer look.
A keyhole? I did not examine the door before shoulder slamming it.
Right, it's obvious that we need to open this door.
Dot dot dot.
A key, huh?
You got a problem?
No, I just really doubt we'll find a key that easily.
Ignoring the tense air between the two, Junpei moved closer to examine the doorknob.
What's this?
Just above it was a strange mark in the shape of a circle surrounding a dot.
There's a mark on it. Does it mean something?
Hey, look over here too.
Huh?
Pink Hair was looking at double doors that they hadn't examined yet. More doors.
I think they're elevators.
We'll see about that.
There's an inverted triangle button by them. An inverted triangle button. Oh my god. Say a down arrow.
May as well try pressing it. Nothing.
Maybe the power isn't on?
Or we need to do something with this card reader. And there's a strange mark here, too.
That's the symbol for Jupiter, didn't you know?
When you played We Know the Devil?
What is this? It looks like a lowercase h with a dash drawn across the upper stem of the H.
This is the symbol of Saturn.
Oh. Wow, I just showed my collapse.
Akane already roasting your ass.
Haven't you played Heaven Will Be Mine? It's an astrological symbol.
Oh man, Akane would absolutely play Heaven Will Be Mine.
Yes.
Oh, Jupiter is the one that looks like the fucking fancy forest.
Actually, Akane would play all the visual novels.
And the mark on the other door.
I think that was the sun symbol.
We saw the same symbols on A deck.
We did?
I don't remember that.
Well, I was the only one paying attention then.
A deck, huh? I haven't been there, so I wouldn't know.
We may as well check again since we're talking about it.
Lion's words urged them on. They took the stairs back up.
Welcome to the MST3K version of 999.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what streaming this game is about, right?
Yeah, exactly. There, the 2 doors next to the stairs. The one on the left had a keyhole with a similar symbol engraved on it.
She's right. It looks
Yeah,
similar
I
to
know.
what we saw downstairs.
I know, Plumbo, the beginning of this game does drag on a bit. But I guess
This
we do have
earth
9
symbol.
different fuckers talking, so you know.
Yeah.
The horizontal line symbolizes the equator, and the vertical one represents the prime meridian.
Alright, astrology, I have an issue for a second. Every planet has an equator and meridians. That's not unique to Earth. It's just a system
Well,
of... Ah.
This symbol shows that. They decided this one does show that.
Junpei looked up at the ceiling. The ceiling? Metal.
Metal plates. It's as if it's covering something up.
Perhaps it was a dome of some kind.
Pink hair?
I wish we could get out through there. Hold on. Sorry, I have to get back into Silver's voice now, too. Be realistic. We'd need a lot of explosives to open that up.
You wouldn't happen to have lots of explosives, would you, Silver?
Oh, man, I wish.
The windows, too, they're all covered.
Several windows. There had been. They, too, were covered with metal plates. If only I'd hung on to that
Those
screwdriver.
ones I think are for the best that they're covered up.
If only I'd hung on to that screwdriver, I could maybe do something about this, but it's gone forever.
We're trapped. All the exits go nowhere.
Junpei was not happy.
Wow.
Junpei will remember this.
The girl with pink hair spoke up.
Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them.
Then the mountain spoke.
You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or take us in circles.
Or, the ocean.
Well, I disagree. I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what would the point be? And we can open them, well, 2 of them at least.
You mean the numbered doors?
All eyes turned to the numbered doors. The atmosphere in the room grew tense.
Hey, wait a minute. I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that.
Dancer moved in front of the doors as if to block them.
We'd have to be crazy to open these doors. If we do that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to do.
You're already calling him Zero, which is what he wants you to do, so
Doing that would be letting the terrorists win.
Well, may as well give it a shot. We can't stay here forever.
Yes, I'm in favor as well.
No, I'm totally against this.
But shouldn't we at least try?
We don't know what'll happen. We should stay here.
We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, this ship is going to sink.
Somehow that took us 30 minutes. Clamor of voices made it impossible to determine who was saying what. Their arguments were growing more and more intense until people were shouting and screaming at each other.
Hey, shut up!
They all shut up. He felt the stare burning into him, but he refused to flinch.
Before we try and decide where we're going to do before we try and decide where we're going to go, there's something else we gotta do.
What's that?
Let's just take a minute to appreciate Clover's very good coat. Oh, sorry, I spelled her name. Oh no. Pink hair's very cute coat.
It's a great coat, yeah.
Yeah,
I love those big
It's
puffballs. Also, let's see. I appreciate the headphones. The headphones / hairband. It's a good
I thought
vibe.
those were earmuffs.
Yeah, I
but
think they might
Earmuffs?
just be earmuffs.
You're right. They might just be earmuffs.
Either way, they're very cute.
We need to exchange information. We don't know anything about each other. I want to know who you guys are. Who you are, where you came from, why you ended up here.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you aren't curious too.
They all remained shut up. Some of them looked away or bit their lip or crossed their arms and stared at the ceiling. But someone spoke up. It was Kane.
I agree. I think Jumpy is right.
Let's see, let's also take a moment to appreciate Akane's outfit.
Yes. We
Yeah,
must.
Very good look.
Yeah,
She's got the arm warmers.
uh-huh. Yeah,
The
and-
cowl neck. Mwah.
yeah, the nice, like, loose, chill tunic. That looks so cozy.
I'm sorry, I'm talking about him. I just call him Jumpy. His name is Junpei.
She pointed at Junpei.
We're childhood friends. We went to the same elementary school.
Wait a minute, stop! Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about. Zero's probably watching us all right now. What are you gonna do if he's listening in?
That be bad?
Hell yeah, it
Doxing
would.
yourself, kid.
We don't know how much that bastard already knows about us.
It is finally name time, yeah. I mean, you just picked a bunch of random people to kidnap. That's definitely what happened. There's definitely no greater reasoning to anything here. It's just random.
If that is the case, it'll be dangerous for him to let us know too much. Or for us to let him know, rather. If Zero knows who we are, then he could go after our families. Maybe he'd tell us he had to get us to do this stuff, you know?
But they'll need to know what our names are. It's going to be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names.
Alright, then why don't we have code names?
Alright, to him, apparently, it seemed like the obvious solution.
Code names?
Yeah, we'll each pick something. Like, I'll be 7.
Alright, well, you don't get a chance to give him a code name.
7. Why are you 7?
Seemed a fair question. He stuck out his left arm.
See you right there. Bracelet says 7, so I'm 7.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
He smirked.
All right, I'm gonna be Santa.
Shit, let's be Santa.
Shit, let's be Santa. Any of you chumps know Japanese? No? Well, San means 3, so I'll be Santa. You know, like Santa Claus. Fits, don't you think?
This is my favorite line in the
Aw,
game. Any of you
it's
chumps
so
know
fucking good.
Japanese?
Uh-huh.
If you chumps know Japanese. Jesus.
I love him deciding to be Santa. It is like everyone else's names kind of work. His name is like a pun that works in a language that no one else here speaks.
Then your bracelet number.
Yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa.
Yeah, this game is pretty well localized. Ooh, he's also got those arm warmers going. Sure enough, his bracelet reads 3.
Very
All right.
well then, I'll go
Okay,
next, shall
he's
I?
not spoiling it. Let's see. I will tell you that this guy's number is 1. What nickname is he gonna go with?
Solo.
Not bad, not bad. I would go for that.
Not bad, no.
All right. Wheel says Solo.
My bracelet number is 1. Given that, I think Ace seems appropriate.
That's pretty good.
Uno, draw 4. I'll be Lotus then. As I'm sure you all know, it has 8 petals.
Let's see, we're on an ad break right now, so I'm just gonna give it a few seconds.
I'm sorry, the guessing game is slowly crumbling as we go
Yeah,
through the scene.
the characters did not work for the guessing game because they don't reveal their numbers until they also just say their names, so it doesn't really work. So yeah, we got Lotus here.
Which means of course that my number is 8.
See, I don't remember any of these characters' actual names really, other than Junpei and Akane, of course.
Oh, this one's smart, actually.
Uh-huh. I would appreciate if you would call me Snake. Alright, what number do you think he's got if he wants to be Snake?
2
Yeah.
for Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes?
Yep, Snake
That's-
Eyes indeed.
Woo!
My bracelet number is 2. Since Ace has chosen cards, I chose dice, Snake Eyes clearly, which is particularly relevant given that I am blind. By the way, guys, I'm blind. This is how I...
Shit.
You can't see.
Well, yes, that's what blind means.
I knew it.
Well, that's kind of rude, but okay.
Yeah.
He kept his eyes closed during the whole ordeal, which suggested something strange, but to hear it said so casually was something of a surprise. Evan was a little bit nervous at the prince's proclamation. Man, yeah, ableist much?
Yeah, it's rough.
Me next. I already know what her name is.
Yes. There was one person at least who didn't seem surprised in the least. The girl with the pink hair.
I want to be Clover.
Alright, I bet you can guess her number.
Yeah, it's 4.
3, because most clovers have 3.
Yep, yeah, she and Santa have the
You
same
know.
number, turns out.
You know, like a 4-leaf clover. Good luck, right?
Oh yeah, because we've had such good luck so far. Looking bored, she held out her left hand. She's got a number 4. They'd come around to Junpei. He held out his bracelet. Alright, my number's... Or sorry.
Alright, my number's 5, so my code name's gonna be...
We already know your name.
Why have one? It's not like...
But everyone else gets to have one! I wanted to have fun!
It's a cool code name.
I mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei. Uh-oh.
Guy, do we want to quickly take a break to discuss?
Yeah.
If you could give Junpei a nickname, a code name, what would you give him?
Let's see, what would I do?
I would go with Hamsa, because it's like a prominent symbol, like the Hamsa hand symbol. It's also the Arabic word for 5.
Ooh, that's pretty good. I like that a lot. I think he would go.
What? I'm gonna go with that answer. That's good.
I think knowing Junpei, he's like relatively smart, but he's not. He's probably not knowing something quite that clever. I think he would go with Star.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good. too,
Star's
yeah.
pretty good.
Star's
Then again,
good.
Star's
I
a
wanna-
little self-centered, so maybe not. What do you think, Jacqueline?
I wanna-
Digit's pretty good too.
Yes.
Yeah, Digit's quite
I-
good.
I want to give a couple of. I want to give one of my favorite one, which is apparently like an official one. Like this is what he would have been called if he had had a nickname. Hand.
I was gonna say like hand
That's
or
like
palm or
just the
something, and
worst
I like
version of what
I
I
didn't like
said.
that. I do think that going with Digit would be a little bit too suspicious because like, hey, someone set up this game that cares a lot about digits, and you're just gonna call yourself Digit, and that's not suspicious at all.
Totally.
All right. Good game. Good mini game. All right. Akane stepped forward nervously.
Then you should all call me by my name too.
Yep, I agree, Plumbo. If he was gonna go by hand, it's good that they didn't let him.
Because, I mean, it doesn't seem.
Doesn't seem fair to Jumpy.
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us his?
She fidgeted awkwardly. Junpei decided he had to do something.
Oh, baby girl.
What's your bracelet number?
She's very
She's
much
my
a brace.
daughter.
Yeah, she's very much baby girl. She
I've
had-
adopted her now.
It's 6.
Oh, that.
They put the bracelet over her sleeve.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. I guess they did with silver too. It's just very
Yep.
funny to me.
In Virtue's Last Reward, it's even funnier. There is a person wearing like armor, and the bracelet is over the armor. It is very funny. As she claimed, she was not lying. It shows a 6. Although, how do we know which way it's supposed to face? I guess because that's the way that she can read it. Because
Yeah,
there's
if
nothing
everybody
showing
else
which side is
can-
right side up, huh?
If everybody else is supposed to be able to read theirs like they're looking at
Uh-huh.
a watch, then
I guess someone else would
she-
have 9, and we could compare and be like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Junpei looked at it for a moment and thought,
All right then. Why don't we call you June?
June.
Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year.
okay, what nationality are these people supposed to be? Because if they're supposed to be Americans, which I think is kind of what they're supposed to be, then June should be obvious. If they're Japanese, which would be the other obvious choice, then they shouldn't have to explain the Japanese punch. I'm sure that's a localization thing.
You know what? They're just a little stressed. They're not
Uh-huh.
putting 2 and 2 together.
Yep. Oh, also they're like,
Yeah.
oh wait, you're just calling her a shortening of your name?
Yeah.
June and Junpei? Akane kneaded her hands and looked up at Junpei, uncertain. He smiled back reassuringly.
You good with that?
Yeah.
She thought about it for a few more minutes? Minutes?
Yeah.
Then seemed to come to a decision and gave Junpei a small nod. We just stood here for 5 minutes while she thought.
It's Akane!
Okay then.
Their names decided, Junpei ran them over quickly in his head. But I think we're missing someone.
We are super missing someone.
Ah,
This
yes.
is how everyone breaks down. 1 is Ace. 2 is Snake. 3 is Santa.
Yeah, we're missing
4
Bird's
is
Nest.
Clover. 5 is me. 6 is June. 7 is 7.
That's the one that we won't ever forget.
Yeah. And 8 is Lotus.
Persons, 8 doors, 8 fucking, etc.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That means that 8 of us have revealed our bracelet numbers.
The only one left.
The only one left is
This fucker. That guy with the hair like a bird's nest. That fucker over there.
This bitch.
Ooh, Awful World could Olympic would be good for Junpei. 5 rings?
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, Sarah, I
You haven't
agree.
said a thing so far, have you?
Did anyone start saying anything for this guy?
I did say
Okay.
he as this guy. If we want
This guy isn't super talkative, so you won't have very
I'll
much
take
to
it.
do. Skin was pale, breathing heavy as he was soaked with nervous sweat. His behavior was very suspicious, or maybe just emotionally unstable. Difficult to tell. Whatever the case, it seemed clear he only had a fingertip's worth of grip on his sanity.
That's an insane thing to say about someone.
Yeah. Like, you wouldn't be having a panic attack here? Come on, bruh. Clover walked up to him slowly. She put her hands on her hips and eyed him suspiciously. I'm sure that's gonna make him feel a lot better. He does have an uneven number of pockets. That's fucked up.
What number are you? There is an imposter among us.
Uh-huh. He's doing a pretty bad job if he's the imposter among us. His bloodshot eyes twitched from person to person. Breath came in hot pants.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
The man licked his dry lips with shaking tongue. Shaking tongue is a weird descriptor there. Spoke with a voice like old paper. Okay, there you have your notes, Wheels.
Yeah, got it. Isn't it obvious? There are 9 people here. And you know who numbers 1 through 8 are. I'm the only one left.
So you're 9?
Yeah.
You know, by process of elimination, I probably could have figured that out.
I mean, the other option is he could have been 0.
I guess so.
True.
I guess so.
Or 10, we don't know. Or 12, we don't know. Extended a trembling arm. Yep, nope, that's a 9. Bracelet did indeed say 9. Clover looked at it contemptuously.
Contemptuously. What's your code name?
It would be very funny if this guy was 0. Like, oh man, I set this game up, I was not ready for it.
Code name.
What do you want us to call you? We all made up names. You should too.
I don't need one.
Why not?
Because I'm not gonna stay here with you.
He took a shuddering breath and exhaled. Clover looked at him with something very like disgust. It wasn't disgust, but it was very similar.
You've got some sort of plan?
Yeah, he does kind of
I
have
do.
a baffling outfit. How many layers is he wearing here?
Oh,
One,
Jesus Christ,
two-
yeah.
I
How
can
many
count
layers
4.
is he wearing?
Oh,
Yeah, there's 4.
the uneven pocket. Yeah, it's... He clearly dressed himself in a hurry and kept dressing and kept dressing and kept dressing.
How many
Nervous
shirts
dresser?
can I fit on my body before I get sent to the Nonary game? Sorry. Hold on. Yeah? What's that?
You're sure you want to know?
Yes, very much.
All right, let me show you. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, they won't even show us his pants situation, which I'm sure is very fucked up. By the time they realized what he was doing, it was too late to stop him. His body moved like a snake's, but he wasn't Snake.
Yeah.
In the blink of an
That's
eye, he
not
slid
Snake.
around behind her and wrapped his arm around her waist.
Oh no! Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Silver Santa leapt forward towards Clover and the 9th man. He was halfway there when,
Stay back.
suddenly the man's hand dove into his pocket.
Look out, he's got a gun! Oh shit.
Shit.
What?
He held it to Clover's pale, quivering neck.
If you get any closer, I'll cut her open.
Whoa, hold on a second. This is pretty aggressive.
Gah. Yeah, that's right.
The man's smile was neither friendly nor reassuring. Sweat poured down his neck, soaking the collar of his many shirts. Clover, are you alright? Snake's voice sounded oddly concerned.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say I'm fine, but I'm not hurt yet.
The script says I'm fine, so I guess I'm fine.
Her voice shook, making her words less convincing. Come on, be more convincing.
What the hell are you trying to do? I told you. This is my plan.
What are you gonna do with her, you sick son of a bitch?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything to her. If she just does what I tell her, I'll let her go.
He started to move backwards slowly, keeping his grip on Clover.
Slowly. That's right, just follow me.
Keeping their distance, Junpei and the others followed. Eventually, the man reached the wall. He gave a start as his back touched it, then glanced around quickly and spoke.
Here, verify.
Huh?
Of course, this nerd was already doing math in his head.
God.
The left, look on your left. Do you see the device on the wall? Place your hand on the scanner panel, the round part.
What if I don't?
The man's nostrils flared and he looked as though he were about to choke.
Yeah, are you an idiot? What do you think? I could slit your throat right now.
You know, I don't think you really would, but alright.
Yeah, stab
I'll
me,
kill
you
you if
won't.
I have to.
Kill me, you won't. What are you gonna do, stab me?
Dare you?
All I need is your bracelet. Just do it. Do it now.
Okay, fine.
He pressed the knife against Clover's neck hard.
Okay, I'll do it. Jesus.
She slowly stretched her left hand out to the device.
Like this?
Her back was to it and she had to feel around for a moment before she found the circular panel. It made a cold electronic noise and the display above her hand an asterisk appeared.
So that's how it works. He called that round part of the device the scanner panel. If we put our left hand on it, our bracelet number gets entered into the device. Then, should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of the door the door will open for you.
Yeah, it's not that complicated, Junpei. It's like pretty straightforward as far as things go. At least in my book. Maybe I'm being unfair. Junpei shifted his eyes to look at the door itself. The number on it was 5.
Door 5. But why does this guy know so much about how this thing works? It's like he knows exactly what to do.
He had like 5 minutes while June just stood there thinking to come up with this plan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
also
literally.
it's like the dude looks exactly like a math professor.
Uh-huh, he really does.
Good, you're done. Next.
His bloodshot eyes crept from person to person until they finally stopped on Ace.
You, right?
This-
You're the one with the number 1 bracelet?
This man is doing is math.gif right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. So, what's it to you?
Then you're next. Just verify your number like this little brat did.
Hey, I resent that.
I was literally doing nothing. What are you doing? Do it. Don't care what happens when you... Oh, I missed the end of it.
It's okay.
I don't care. Oh, okay, just calm down.
Ace held his hands, palms out. The 9th man jerked his chin towards the device.
I'm coming over.
Slowly,
Jerk
cautiously,
your chin towards the device on Twitch?
Ace moved towards the device. After what seemed like an agonizing eternity, he reached it.
Now, verify.
Alright. This is what you wanted, right?
Ace nodded and put his hand on the scanner. Boop. Alright, now we
the
have
device
4
has
and
both
1.
Clover and Ace's numbers.
It's the
4
same
and 1.
as-
4 plus 1 is 5. It's the same number written on the door.
The
Well, it won't
letter
open.
clearly said it was 3 to 5 people. I don't think
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
solo this.
Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. One more person. If what Zero said is true, he needs one more person. Who? Who does he need? Get back!
His voice shook, but the knife he held to Clover's throat made his words a command. Ace took 2, then 3 steps back.
No, farther. More than that. Go all the way back.
Oh, okay.
His lips twisted into a cruel, twisted smile.
Wait, don't tell me.
That was when Junpei understood his plan. 4 plus 1 is
Clover's
5.
4 and Ace's 1. Added to the ninth man's 9. 4 plus 1 plus 9 is 14. And the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4 is 5. In other words...
Oh, do you want me to do more evil laughs?
Thank God you were so cooperative. Now I can get out this nightmare.
I love this man assuming there's just one digital root door and then he's just home free. Third asterisk appeared on the screen. He pulled the lever. Ah, Resident Evil doors!
Good. I don't need you anymore.
He let go of Clover.
Wait.
Junpei leapt towards the ninth man, but he wasn't fast enough.
Here, she's all yours.
The man shoved Clover and hopped through the door.
Okay, have a good one, guys. I'm going up ahead now. Well then, goodbye.
He raised his hand and waved a twisted smirk on his face. Then he was gone.
Although I knew you all for a short time, I really came to appreciate you as friends.
Door closes before he's done saying it.
You know, maybe I came off a little bit too mean. Maybe I should have tried trusting you all. I'm sorry. Clover, are you all right? Snake ran to Clover's side as she lay on the floor.
Yeah, I'm fine.
She climbed unsteadily to her feet and, once there, leaned heavily on Snake's shoulder for support.
Damn it.
Junpei ran to the door.
That bastard!
The others followed him. Several pairs of the hands grasped hold of the handles and pulled.
Bros, you literally just saw how this works.
Yeah.
Bros.
They're not thinking, okay?
Ace and Seven are very much, two guys. We are two strong guys. We will do what you need to do together. We will lift it. We will haul it. I can't remember what that actual
The
poster
Blowjob
is.
Brothers.
That was when Lotus spoke. Her voice was quiet.
Do you hear something? Like what? Like some sort of beeping?
Uh-oh.
Junpei pressed his ear
Uh-oh,
against the cold
gamers.
metal of the door. The others did the same.
I can hear it too.
What is it?
Then they heard something else. It was the ninth man.
Shit, why isn't it stopping? God damn it! You lied! Lied? This wasn't supposed to happen.
Dude, you cannot fucking solo this dungeon. That's not how it works.
This is wrong. This is wrong!
His voice shook with fear. Safe on the outside, they stepped back from the door and looked at one another.
Happening in there.
I'll open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here! God damn it.
Junpei grabbed hold of the device. He slammed his hand on the scanner panel. Nothing happened.
Why won't it work? Engaged. Is it because it's occupied? Oh my god, there's no time left. Listen, I was lied to. He lied to me. He put me in here. It was him. He killed me. It was him.
Now, normally on Moonshot, we're pretty, pro pronouns, but, here's a place where, maybe we should drop a pronoun and just use a name, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes the pronouns and the epithets get to be real fucking using. Okay, there's like 6 hymns.
In fact,
this
it would be a lot clearer if some people here would just use some different pronouns, you know?
Yeah.
Can we take a quick moment to just reassign everyone's pronouns really fast from on the cast?
I don't know if we know the people well enough yet.
Okay. So as we go through the game,
I don't know.
you're
Do you
saying
have
we
any
can-
hot pronoun takes here right off the bat?
For a second, I really thought you meant like you were asking, "Hey, do y'all want to each change our pronouns?"
Yeah, I did also think that too. I will say I do think that Santa should start using they them pronouns.
Yeah.
You
I
want to
just think that would be neat.
quick pronoun draft on stream?
Oh yeah, it's a draft.
Can I get like a fair for I don't know, Clover?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Clover
absolutely.
is good, I
Just
think.
make.
Both good. Both good.
Ace is the one who sticks with he him, obviously.
He's a he/him lesbian.
Oh my god. You're right.
Who's a he? Wait, who's
I
a
don't
he
know.
lesbian?
Ace.
I'm
Yeah, you're right.
maybe this is just future stuff that happens in the game, but I'm pretty sure Ace is homophobic.
I don't think. Come on now.
Seven uses he and it pronouns, I would agree.
I think so.
All right.
I like her on dark screen.
Anyway,
Elise pronoun draft.
we did just kind of talk over the explosion that happened at the end of that banging on the door and
Oh,
screaming,
sick.
"Let me out!"
Oh yeah.
Even better. Very funny.
The explosion rocked the room. The room didn't really notice because they were too busy arguing about pronouns. Instinctively, they ducked, as is customary to do when pronouns come up in discussion. And then stood up slowly when they realized there was no danger. No one spoke, but we still have to have 2 dialogue lines there to show that no one spoke.
Everyone celebrated as there was one fewer he, him, to.
A beep.
A beep? Sorry, I know that was Rules' line.
No, it's perfect because I was not looking at the screen. Did that thing just make that sound?
Play
Like,
page from
engaged to
engaged to vacant.
Okay, that's
Oh, sorry.
dark, yo.
Yep. Well, let's see if we can open it. 7, the mountain swallowed hard.
Okay.
Okay, registered
Well,
me.
it registered my bracelet number, but it won't open with one person. We need at least 2 more people.
All right.
Okay.
Which option? Let's try this grayed out option, obviously.
Yeah. Santa and June. You think you could give me a hand here?
The pun was a little too on the nose, but the mood was still grim. They both lifted their hands silently. Oh, maybe that was grayed out because in a different save file when I originally played this game, that's what I chose.
I think so, yeah.
But all 3 of those options were valid for the record.
Interesting.
5 plus
That's
3
really
plus 6 is
interesting
14.
that it like grays out one that you picked in a previous save file.
Uh-huh.
The digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is 5.
Yeah. 14 is
should
like
do it.
14 is like the only number here that would really work with adding 3 people together. Because next would be 23, and I guess we could do 875. That would work.
Now I just need to pull the lever on the side.
Or no, that wouldn't work. What am I saying?
You guys ready? I'm gonna open it.
Junpei grabbed the lever, looked back over his shoulder. They stiffened and nodded. Junpei nodded back and set his mouth in a grim line. Then he slowly lowered the lever.
No, don't split the party.
Oh, we're not quite there yet, thankfully. There's a metallic groan, the door slid open. A breath of air drifted out of it, carrying a stench that made them nearly gag. Junpei grimaced and put a hand over his mouth.
Oh my god.
Good God.
Lotus and Ace shuddered. 7 grunted. That's pretty bad. Even Santa's voice shook.
He blew up.
It kind of looked like Santa was right. The hallway on the other side of the door was splattered with chunks of torn flesh and dark red blood.
Holy shit, dude.
The shriek.
Real Danganronpa hours in this bitch.
No, but this isn't the color of Pepto-Bismol, so you know.
No, I know. I'm just saying if it was the color of Pepto-Bismol, like...
Honestly, I'd enjoy that if this was all bright pink blood. That would be fun.
Yeah, that's what I want. Mod 999 for Danganronpa blood.
I mean, same publisher, so I'm sure.
Someone's got to have done it, right?
And like I said before, the second Zero Escape game definitely takes some liberties from Danganronpa. Then her strength left her and she dropped. As Junpei turned to catch her, the door groaned shut.
Fainting.
But see, that's not the color of blood. Especially that's not the color of dried blood. I know someone in the chat was saying, like, it's funny they assumed that would be paint and not blood. But, like, dried blood would look darker than that, and this game has shown it's willing to show it's darker blood than that.
It would also be quite a pain to try and...
Yeah, like that
it would
one
be easy to
Simpsons
paint.
gag of Sideshow Bob writing letters to Bart in blood, and then passing out from blood loss.
Yeah. June, are you okay?
Junpei dropped to his knees and put his arm around her shoulders. That was when she noticed. Her whole body was feverish. She was radiating intense heat. She couldn't help it.
What?
She was just a little hottie. You know?
Hey,
What the hell? Where'd this fever come from?
She's
I
got
was gonna say the same thing, dude. What the fuck?
she's
I
got
think
fever.
I have COVID.
She's got Nonary fever. She's just too excited about the game. Her face looked like wax. Her whole body began to shake.
All right, let's just rest for a minute, okay? You think you can walk?
She nodded weakly. Junpei lifted June to her feet and guided her to a nearby chair.
Here we go.
As gently as he could, he sat her down in it.
How are you feeling? Are you all right?
She nodded, and as she did, a single huge tear rolled down the side of her face.
Happen.
Her voice cracked, broken by misery and grief and choked by sobs.
Why did this happen?
Junpei spun around. Do any of you know what the fuck is going on here? That's right, I say the fuck
Junpei's
word
allowed
too.
to say fuck.
Who the fuck is Zero?
What's this Nonary game? Come on, anybody? Anything? What the hell is going on? What are we doing here?
Gamers, out of character, I'm gonna go run and grab water.
Yeah,
if
I
I'm
also
shouting
need to
for
take
the
a
next
quick
hour.
break. So can we actually... Yeah, let's just take a quick, like, 2 or 3 minute break.
Yeah.
Just as we hang around with no one speaking.
Alright, we'll be right back.
Alright, I will also be right back.
I actually might bounce here. I might need
All
a
right.
break from streaming for the night.
Peace. Absolutely. We'll probably go for like 1 more hour, I would bet you.
Good hanging with y'all. Catch you
All right.
later.
See
Thanks,
ya.
Wheels. See you next week, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm back. Oh shit, I left my door open. What do I do?
All right, I am back.
Same.
Same.
All right, and we all signed off for the night, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Shall we get back at it?
Let's get
Sounds
back at
good.
it.
Let's see. Mac, is the other new person, will you voice Junpei? If not, I'm happy to do it.
Sure. I'll voice Junpei. That sounds good.
Ace, Snake, Santa, Clover, Seven, and Lotus. We thought about them in... They simply stood there. 7 pairs of downcast eyes and 7 grim lines for mouths. June's body shook with silent sobs. They slowed as the minutes ticked by, and eventually they stopped.
These minutes are really ticking by.
They sure
dude.
fucking are.
She truly takes minutes for everything. Like, not to rush her or anything, but
And no one else is willing to rush her is the thing. Yep, there's I think that's the first hour right there. The clock began to ring 7, 8, 9, 10 times. We just wasted an hour.
Oh, I really think it should have just rung 8 times and just been counting down. Oh well.
Uh-huh.
That would've been
they
good.
tried to make the clock do that and it wouldn't work.
Yeah, I'm totally nitpicking the game. Don't worry about it.
No, Zero was trying to set it up, but it turns out getting a clock to run backwards and like do the right number of bongs is really tricky.
it's 10 o'clock then.
Ace said what each of them had been thinking. That means it's been an hour since Zero's little announcement. Seven's deep voice
That makes sense
echoed
given
across
how
the
long
room.
June thought about stuff.
Uh-huh.
Fuck, I've had enough of this crap.
Santa leapt to his feet, fists clenched.
How long are we gonna pussyfoot around like this? We've only got 8 hours until this time limit Zero was going on about us. Let's get going already. Go!
Santa's outburst fell on deaf ears. No one seemed to agree with him. They stared back
Weird.
at him.
I agree with them.
Uh-huh, their eyes blank and faces tired. Yeah, but you didn't actually just see a guy get exploded, so you know.
Neither did any of them. They
Yeah,
just
they-
all saw his fucking remains. That's it.
That's still pretty rough.
Yeah.
Also, I just put together that Santa has bare upper arms and then arm warmers.
Yeah, and fashion.
Deep cut neckline too, actually.
Yeah. And what do you think it is he's got around his neck there?
It's one of those like early 2000s skinny scarves.
Yeah.
You're right, it is just a really skinny scarf.
Should I take Lotus?
Sure, if you wanna.
Since if we're dividing characters up.
Mhm.
No, I refuse. I'm not going to end up like him.
Him? You mean the 9th man?
Of course. Who else?
In his mind's eye, Junpei saw the corpse once again.
Blood. Blood and pieces of flesh. The
The dark
dark
reddish-
red. Oh, that's
No,
narration.
the dark reddish black pool of blood. The scattered pieces of flesh, organs strewn across the ground like a blossoming of a grotesque flower. The explosion that had torn through his
Listen.
body had been powerful.
Some people have different reactions to seeing a dismembered dead body. That's no way for a person to die.
The ninth man's neck had been twisted at an odd angle. Junpei suspected the detonation had thrown him against the wall. Half his face was crushed, the other half was covered in blood. Most of his abdomen had been emptied either by the explosion or by gravity. He had landed on his back. The stark white ribs jutted out of his chest like the legs of some macabre crab. I feel like those ribs would not be white.
No. Also, content warning for descriptions of gore.
Yeah,
I
I guess so. I kind of forgot about that.
Big gore in this game sometimes.
Like, I know that Twitch did have a warning for this game is rated mature that was like automatically set when I chose this as the category.
For the record, I have zero problems with gore. Just for the chat.
Yeah, yep. There's only like 2 or 3 particularly gory scenes in this game if I remember right. And this is one
But they
of
are
them.
gory.
Yep.
They do not hold back.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Junpei felt something flip in his stomach.
I think he just screwed up.
Eyebrows went up and Santa continued.
He probably set off some sort of trap and that killed him. I'm not gonna screw up like that. I'm getting out of here alive.
Oh, this is hilarious.
What's so goddamn funny?
Oh, my apologies. You're just so very confident. I couldn't help myself.
What the fuck?
I think you've mistaken the situation.
Huh?
The ninth man's death, it had nothing to do with the trap, or at least not the sort of trap you imagined it did.
Oh, is someone finally gonna state the obvious? Then
He broke one of the rules. That's why he died. Quite simple if you think about it.
thank you. Huh?
You still don't... Oh, okay, fine. I will explain it. How about you take a moment to think about what Zero said? Specifically, what did he say about the number of people?
He said only 3 to 5 people can pass through one door, right?
And after that, you've forgotten the relevant part. What did Zero say? Junpei thought back. Zero said...
Zero said,
Oh, yeah, I guess you can see my answers from previous playthrough. That's okay, this one's pretty easy.
that everyone who verified had to go. All those who enter must leave, and all those who enter must contribute. Right? I think it was something like that. Whatever it was, it means that groups of less than 3 or more than 5 can't go through. Oh, you can't solo this dungeon.
That is correct. A gold star for you, Junpei. Snake inclined his head towards Junpei. The ninth man, however, broke that rule. He tried to pass through a numbered door by himself. That was why he was executed. See, I have a really good understanding of the rules of this game, and that's not suspicious at all, and I don't want anyone to be suspicious of me because I understand this game quite well.
There's too many fucking imposters in this game.
I know, right? And Zero's watching us from somewhere, making sure we don't break any rules. Well, I'm not so sure about that. Why not? Because this execution system is entirely automatic. You didn't notice? There's no need for him to monitor us. What you mean? Snake looked at Seven with what could only be described as pity and sighed. Snake
Didn't
is
even
slowly
look,
starting.
He's blind.
Snake is slowly starting to take over the narration too. I'm sorry. Not sorry, actually. Very well, I see it must be me who tells you. I've waited long enough, I suppose. I had hoped Zero might spare me the trouble, but that seems increasingly unlikely. Snake could sense the confused eyes upon him. When Ace spoke, he gave words to everyone else's thoughts.
Something.
Well, I know a great many things, yes. But-
This shithead.
Yes.
Shithead.
What is it you know?
Here. Snake removed a card from the pocket of his jacket.
A card. What does it say?
See for yourself. With a flourish, he presented it to Ace, who took a close look at it and spoke.
Come on now. What's the point of giving me this?
Gimme that.
Snake snatched the card from Ace, but his expression of disgust quickly turned to one of confusion. Did none of you think about the fact, I feel like this is a relatively obvious one.
It's in Braille, isn't it?
Yeah, Seven sure tugged it out of Santa's hands. I see. From Seven to Lotus, from Lotus to June, finally to Junpei. He looked at it and understood.
Yeah. This is Braille.
The written language of the blind, in case you didn't know. The card was covered with small embossed bumps. He could recognize it, but he certainly couldn't read it. Sorry guys, I can't read this. I never managed to get the Reggie Trio.
Sorry, guys. I can't read this. Here, have it back.
Junpei handed the card back to Snake, who nodded at him with a small smirk.
Okay, that was fun. What's so important about that card?
I found it in my pocket. Okay, where are the pockets in his cool coat? Or does he
I
just
think
in a
that-
pants pocket?
Yeah.
Either that or he's doing boob pocket, which, sure.
Mhm.
Or maybe those are all buttons. Like, those are all, little zip button pockets.
Well,
he
they could
has.
be, yeah. I can only assume it was a message from Zero.
From Zero.
A message?
A message?
What does it say?
Suddenly, everyone was crowding around Snake, desperate to hear what the message said. Santa looked especially as though he were about to grab hold of Snake and shake the answers from him. You're right, he could have an inner jacket pocket. That's
I
probably
cannot
the easiest
believe
answer.
that his name is fucking Santa. I can't.
Mm-hmm. I know, it's...
Merry fucking Christmas.
Merry fucking Christmas. This guy sure is fucking Santa. Calm down, no need to panic. You don't need to force me, I will read it.
He could say literally anything
Uh-huh.
to us, that it said anything to us, and we would have to believe him because no one here can read Braille.
Or at least no one
Sick, actually.
At least no one is saying that they can read Braille.
True.
Presently, Snake began to read, his voice calm. Fingers glided over the tiny bumps as he spoke. Bracelet number 2. Since you are not blessed with sight, I shall bless you and only you with information. I shall tell you of the function of the red, the dead, and the bracelet. The red is the recognition device. It will verify your number. Beside every number, you will find a red. The dead is the deactivation device. It does exactly what it says. Once you have passed through the numbered door, you must use the dead to stop the detonator in your bracelet. But perhaps you are wondering, what does the detonator detonate? I'm afraid this might be something of a surprise. I've placed a small bomb inside of you and the people you are about to meet. You swallowed it while you were unconscious. No, actually, we all got together for a group brunch before this started, and there were small bombs baked into the cakes.
A moment for real.
I love this fucking accessibility for this death game.
Uh-huh!
God, yeah.
It's a really nice little accommodation here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can't see, so I'm gonna explain some functions to you because that would just be polite.
Uh-huh. I have no doubt by the time you read this note, the bomb will have passed your stomach and found its way to your small intestine. In other words, you will be unable to regurgitate it. I suggest you do not try. Please don't ruin my nice ship with vomit. As I mentioned before, the bracelet on your left hand contains a detonator. Think of it as a remote fuse or a timer for the bomb in your body. There's only one condition that will cause it to detonate. That condition is you enter a numbered door. Once you have done so, the timer will activate, no matter who you may be. You will have 81 seconds. Oh, that's cheeky. If after that time the
Oh.
detonator has not been deactivated, it will send a signal to the bomb in your body, instructing it to explode. In
I
order
was
to...
thinking about that too. Solve the entire death game by finding an accident.
IBS.
IPS rendering this game moot.
Yeah. Oh, you thought your IBS was bad before. Now you got a bomb lodged in your small intestine. In order to deactivate the detonator, every person who verified the number at the red must also verify their numbers at the dead. Once all numbers have been verified at the dead, you only need to pull the lever at its side, and the countdown will cease. Anyone who does not verify their number at the red will find themselves unable to verify their number at the dead. That is to say, if you should pass through a door without first verifying your number, in 81 seconds you will be dead.
So it's really lucky that Clover and Ace didn't go through the door either.
I mean, if all three of them had gone through, then they could be okay.
Yeah, but you know.
So, in some ways it's very unlucky for Mr. Ninth Man.
Yeah.
You must also keep in mind that the numbered doors will close automatically after 9 seconds have passed. So long as the door is open, the dead will not function. You would do well to remember this. Yeah, this is very, very efficient usage of Braille.
This card is the Braille on the card is very.
Or is there like a Braille version of stenography?
Fucking Braille shorthand.
Uh-huh. Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There's only 2 ways to do so.
1 is to die.
You escape from this ship. 2, your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or detects its wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically. There are no other ways to remove your bracelet. I can think of one. If you attempt to force it off or disable the detonator, the bomb within you will immediately explode. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was common that Braille often uses shorthand already.
Yeah. Okay. Sick. Good to know. I don't know a lot of stuff about Braille. So
Me neither.
This is good information.
This is all information that all the information that I can impart to you. How you choose to use it is for you to decide. If used wisely, you can eliminate those who might be a danger to you. For a time, you would be able to control your fate. I wish you the best of luck. Yeah, if you chopped your arm off, it would probably go off with like a proximity fuse.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Snake finished
Although you
reading.
could make an argument that chopping your arm off would drop your heart rate to 0, so just...
Yeah, and that would, I don't know. I
don't know.
But it says you can't force it off, which I think would also cause it to stop detecting your heart rate, and that would make it explode.
Well,
so I
technically,
think
you're not doing anything to the bracelet.
I guess.
They're not going to do it, so I don't know why I'm dwelling on
Snake
this.
finished reading and carefully returned the card to his pocket.
So it's saying only those who verify their numbers at the red can pass through the numbered doors. Teams can't add or subtract people after they're scanned in. The Reds, Deads, and Bracelets enforce the rules. They're judge, jury, and executioner, respectively.
Ugh!
Shit, a fucking bomb? Come out, oh my god.
Santa is just squatting in the corner, absolutely.
Come out, damn it!
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, put, shoot, what's the Wobegon's guy's name? Because he would immediately... Put the Wobegon guy in this game. He would immediately solve it.
Santa will saw his arm off at the shoulder.
And he definitely won't die.
Definitely not.
The rest stiffened. Some touched their stomachs. Some simply stared at the bracelets.
Honest to God, if I had been knocked unconscious and woke up on a ship wearing a random bracelet that nothing could get off, and someone told me there's a bomb in you, I would be like, yeah, I kind of figured, actually. It would not surprise me in the slightest.
Oh, we have our first called shot. Santa's going to kill his evil twin and steal his bracelet. From Awful World Kid. Junpei gingerly touched his stomach. There's
a bomb inside me.
The thought made him queasy. Sadly not queasy enough to vomit it back out.
Or to...
His tummy felt empty, and his legs were weak. He was starting to get hangry.
What What made Zero think creating this horror show of a game was a good idea?
That's the question we're going to be asking for a long time, baby. Junpei looked over at the others.
All right, I'm gonna ask one more time. Do any of you know anything about Zero?
I like the idea of one of them just being like, "Yeah, I was just joking. I know all about Zero. I'll fess up."
Uh-huh. Yeah, alright. Finally, Santa spoke.
Actually, I saw him. I saw Zero when I got grabbed. I didn't see his face, though. Son of a bitch was wearing some kind of gas mask. What the hell? Come on, guys, give me something. Like, surprise or something.
Instead, it was Santa who looked surprised. There was a moment of silence, and then everyone spoke at once.
I saw that too. I did as well.
Me too. I didn't see inside the mask, though.
That mask, it was really scary.
Huh? So, all of our abductions were the same. We were taken from home at midnight. The person claiming to be Zero had a mask on. There was white smoke, and then each of us passed out. We woke up to find ourselves on D deck in a room with a 3-level bunk bed. How about you, Seven? Did the same happen to you?
Only Seven's story seemed to lack the detail of the others. Oh, me? Yeah, well, mine was just like the rest of yours. That's all he said. It had occurred to Junpei at the time that it sounded something somewhat strange, but he didn't press the issue.
Okay, that's good enough for now.
He hadn't done so because there was something that struck him as even stranger.
So I have a question.
That was the mystery of the relationship between Snake and Clover.
Snake and Clover. You were both kidnapped from the same room and you woke up together. How the fuck does he know that?
Junpei looked at them thoughtfully.
So what's the deal with the two of you anyway?
It was Clover that answered. Clearly, she felt she had nothing to hide.
We're siblings!
Don't you see the family resemblance?
No.
One of them dyes their hair, maybe?
Uh-huh. Which one, though? I love the idea of
like
Snake
it.
dyeing his hair gray.
Funniest answer. Both of them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the real
yeah.
answer.
Oh shit, this is both me. Great.
Here, I'll take over Junpei. Siblings?
Yes? Snake is my older brother, obviously. That means I'm his little sister.
I know how siblings work.
That really so hard to understand?
Apparently, yes. Everyone was surprised. She is correct, of course. He laid his hand on Clover's shoulder. Are you surprised? Well, yeah, but... Why? There are other people here with connections to one another. Those two, for instance. Snake pointed at Junpei and June.
Oh, between Jumpy and me? Ah, yes, you did say you were childhood friends, didn't you? You went to school together. Yeah.
June glanced at Junpei, uncomfortable with the sudden attention.
I'll take Junpei back now.
Alright.
Well, yeah.
Junpei felt somewhat nervous as well and tried to scratch his head as casually as possible.
Hey, you think maybe we could figure out who Zero is this way? Wow, this is early in the game for that sort.
Yeah, you're right. You connect the dots between the victims, that leads into the textbook stuff.
Junpei, June, does any of this ring a bell?
Ring a bell. You know, like that clock up there?
Ring a bell. You mean like that clock up there?
They looked at one another. And like it was staged, they both tilted their neck at the same time.
Well, perhaps you went to school with the son of a multimillionaire. A millionaire?
Son?
Well, someone bought this boat and set up all of this. Whoever Zero is, they must be incredibly rich. Well, we can't be sure of that. To me, this seems as though it's the work of an organization, not an individual. It could be a lot of poor people.
Oh god, no, Ace, please.
It's clearly
Most
class
likely.
warfare.
Most likely, Zero is simply the representative of a larger group.
What sort of organization you thinking of?
It could be a number of things. An army, perhaps, or a research group. Perhaps this is all some sort of psychological experiment.
Yeah, Ace having money does kind of undercut our headcanon that he's related to Gumshoe, because Gumshoe is, never getting paid any money whatsoever. Then again, maybe having a rich sibling to rely on. Yeah, I can see it.
If it is, then it's a pretty fucked up experiment. I mean, come on, a guy's dead.
The word dead hung in the air, heavy and ominous. The room went quiet again.
I don't know who the hell this Zero asshole is, but I know for sure he fucked up in the head to do all this.
That'd be pretty twisted.
Yeah.
If this was all one guy, then he's got some serious issues.
Even with the specter of death hanging over them. Their discussions
Oh my
continued
god,
for
are
some
we
time.
gonna waste another hour
I think
talking
so,
about
yeah.
whether or not we're gonna do this?
It is true that when you get up to a group of, like 7 or 8 people, like you hit a critical mass for making any single decision that the group is happy with is like nigh impossible.
That's true.
Like, I'm so glad that I went on a bunch of band trips in like high school and college and would always end up, in a gaggle of, 10, 18-year-olds having to decide where we're going to go to dinner, and then of course all ask for individual checks and just be the worst.
Yeah, no, and of course, you really want to go to like this cool place that's local to the area, but instead you have to go to like the lowest common denominator, so you end up going to like Applebee's, even though you're in this really cool place.
On a band trip in Spain, when I think we were in Madrid, the group I was with ended up deciding that they wanted to get dinner at Planet Hollywood.
Okay.
That's a choice for sure.
I had some really, really good meals on that trip. That was not one of them.
I thought we were finished with the topic of band trips.
But then what should we talk about?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough. All we're doing is talking. Thank you. Someone finally saying what.
Yeah, it's almost like that's what this fucking game is. God.
Talking won't solve anything. It can't help us find our way out of here. You really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. You already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
Yeah, Plumbo, I will say that I did derail us on that intentionally when I saw that there was an ad break running to talk about Applebee's.
Yeah, that's fair.
That was on purpose. Everyone was already on the edge of panic. What Santa had told them made them only feel more even tense. No one was willing to argue now.
You're right. Very well then, there's only one way for us to proceed.
I'm glad that this appears to have been a universal experience of band trips. Overpriced rainforest cafe, that sounds ugh. Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Correct, as long as we follow the rules, we will most likely be alright.
But
But what?
who's going to go in which door?
June looked towards the numbered doors.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
Now
Guess
we
we'll
have to split the party.
Then it would seem we'll have to split the party. Wait.
Lotus looked terrified, as she knew that splitting the party is a terrible decision.
I'm telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5. Come now, don't be selfish. Call me whatever the hell you want, I'm not going in there. If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
You know what? This is super fair.
Yeah, I only have this one. Look at how much fewer clothes. Like, you all can go through there, get the blood on your clothes, take those off. I'm out of things to take off.
We were doing so well before the woman spoke up. Whoa, Ace.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Ace isn't a homophobe. He's just a misogynist.
Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
We were doing so well before the twink spoke up. Oh, Santa, not you two.
Hey man, I just bought these shoes. If you think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over him, you got another think coming.
That was the last straw.
What the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going? Yeah? So? Doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5. You can go into the other one.
Oh, God.
There was an awkward silence. Finally, Seven spoke. Fine. I'll go into door 5. I can't go in there alone, though. Anyone else want to come with me? Awkward silence. This time Snake was the one to break it. I'll go.
What?
Don't worry, you'll be fine. We may part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later.
How do you know that?
Hey, Bradley Rose, thank you for the subscription.
Woo!
High 5 for door 5. I mean, I feel like that means if we got a choice in the matter, we gotta go for door 5, yeah? Go see the blood?
Makes sense.
Because I do, I know that.
That's not an answer! If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5.
Yeah, 7 plus Snake is 9. What am I going to do with you?
There's nothing you have to do.
Ace stepped forward.
If I join you, the problem is solved, correct? 7 is 7 and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital root will be 5.
It works!
Oh! It works perfectly!
I love her little jump.
Yeah, it's very good. That's a very good little animation.
4 of us can go into door 5!
Wait. What about the other 4? What's their digital root gonna be? Junpei did a quick mental
it's
calculation.
gonna match up to 4.
Lotus, Santa, June, and me. Our bracelet numbers are 8, 3, 6, and 5. 8, 3, 6, 5. Our digital root would have to be 4, wouldn't it?
Wow.
That's what I chose
what a
before, so it has to be correct. I did not realize that was going to be an issue here.
22, 2 plus 2 is 4.
Yep.
4. It's very funny.
Also, I know it has to be 4 because the 2 numbers add up to 9, and all 8 of our numbers add up to a multiple of 9. So, however we split it, if one side works, the other side has to work. Yeah. Don't talk too much about the future of the game, CJ, just because we have people here who have not seen this before, but yes. There is a point where Clover gets some character assassination.
Oh, great. Good. Unfortunately, my spoilers do stick in my brain, so...
Well, just know that... I don't know if that's too much of a spoiler, because there are several different ways you could take that character assassination. And at least one of them is definitely true.
It's 4.
Yeah,
Add up
yeah.
our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root.
It works.
Yeah, that worked out well. So the team assignments will be like this. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace. They would go through door 5. Lotus, Santa, June, and me. We'll go through door 4.
Yeah, the cute sweet girl can't just stay the cute sweet girl.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's fair. Are these really the teams I want? Well, these are the teams that are... These are the people that are willing to go in.
Yeah, never turn your back on the body, right, Junpei?
Of course, if I went through door 5, I wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. I could bring June with me through door 5, but that means she'd have to see the body in there. I don't want to put her through that.
Junpei was torn.
Should I stay silent and go through door 4? Or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
Yeah, Awful Kid, I believe your math is correct there.
Alright then.
In fact, Awful Kid, I believe that's an if and only if. And the other direction of that can give you a nice little inductive proof.
It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go?
He began to walk towards door 5.
I'm going through door 5.
Clover and Snake followed, with 7 a short distance behind.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere, slow down.
Which door?
Alright. So, generally,
First choice.
which door do we want? I do think we should listen to Bradley Rose, who subbed for door 5.
That's true.
Which does mean that we're going to be an asshole.
Oh.
I'll say that this is an important decision, but we'll come back and see what the other side of it is at some day. See, so if we go through door 4, we will get to hang out with, who was it? It was going to be Santa, June, and, Lotus. So do we want to spend time with those 4, or a different group of characters?
I'll leave the decision up to y'all because I've experienced it all. But
Yeah.
Oh shit. It's me.
It's
I'm
you.
the new- I'm
It's
the
you, and it's
newbie
also
here.
chat. If anyone else in chat has
Yeah.
opinions.
I was gonna say, because the thing that I was gonna say was that, like, if Bradley subbed for door 5, hold on, let me go back and read this real quick. High 5 for door 5.
I guess, how do you,
Chat, y'all have any opinions?
and I guess also, how do we want to portray Junpei here? As someone who's willing to go with the crowd, or someone who's going to try to get what he might want?
question.
I'm such a people pleaser when I do choice-based games that, like, I'm inclined to be like, nah, let's just go through door 4, but, like, that's a me thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that's the direction we want to take the character or not.
I mean, we will come back and see what the other direction of the character is someday. Like, there's not a wrong choice here.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like I said earlier, though people may not have been watching, this is a game where we will have to see all the endings because it doesn't make sense until we get all the endings.
Yeah, I remember you said that earlier.
Uh-huh. I just know that we
Let's-
started streaming
let's-
with less people in chat than we have right now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, I feel
Let's
like...
go through door 5.
Yeah? Should we do
Yeah,
it?
let's do door 5.
Alright. We will not be a people pleaser.
Hey, wait!
Junpei's cry echoed across the room. 4 people walking to each door stopped. And turned back to him.
I want to go through door 5 too.
The words were scarcely out of his mouth when Jun spoke up.
What? What are you saying, Jumpy?
If you're going through that door, then I'm going with you.
Holy shit.
He turned around and looked at her. No,
No, you can't. I can't take you with me.
Why?
Well, you know what's in there, don't you? Are you sure you want to see that?
Well,
June opened her mouth as if to say something, but instead closed it again, looking at the floor. Junpei felt an ache in his chest to see her clear distress, but the choice was not his to make. There was nothing else he could do. Junpei turned away from June, doing his best to silence his turbulent emotions.
Insane, dude. Please, let me go into door 5.
Seven scratched his head and looked at the young man. Man, now we're right back to where we started. You know that? Junpei's bracelet number is 5, right? We're going to add Junpei, then we must subtract 5 from the rest of us. Snake turned to Ace. Ace, please take good care of Clover.
oh, all right. That's fine.
Don't go away!
You need to listen to me, Clover. Go into door 4 with the others.
No!
Don't be so selfish. Snake's tone was harsh.
Why?
Tears welled up in Clover's eyes. She bit her lip and did her best to fight them off. Snake's expression softened and he put his arms around Clover. He held her close and whispered into her ear. You'll be fine. Just relax. It looked as though he whispered 2 or 3 more words, but whatever they were, Junpei didn't catch them.
And he didn't need to. Huh? What did he tell her?
He couldn't help but wonder what the other man had said. Snake pulled back from his sister, his eyes kind and inquiring.
Okay, I understand.
Voice was barely audible from where Junpei stood. Before long, new teams were assembled. All right.
Those going to door 5 are me, 7, and Snake. 7 plus 2 plus 5 equals 14, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do all that math. And those going are Lotus and June 8. That works out. 3 people in one door, 5 in the other. We're not breaking any rules. That's fine.
No problems here. Yes, let's do it.
All right, then.
7, Snake, and Junpei scanned their numbered bracelets in quick succession. The screen on the red showed 3 asterisks.
The lever's all that's left. Okay, all right then, let's go. Pull the lever, Kronk!
Junpei glanced around one last time, his hand resting on the lever of the red.
Okay. Please be careful.
Concern was written plainly on her face.
We will.
Junpei looked her in the eye and gave her what he hoped was a reassuring nod.
But it's not working.
He pulled the lever.
Wrong lever!
He just walks over and pulls door 4s instead. I forgot.
I forgot.
The sharp clack, the door swung open. Ugh, why did we choose this?
No.
Yeah, that's messed up.
That was the 9th man.
Jacqueline, do you want 7 or Snake? You should have one of them.
Ooh, I haven't done Snake yet. That sounds fun.
Alright. For a moment, Junpei froze. Try as his might, his eyes would not leave the corpse. His feet would not leave the floor. 7, too, seemed paralyzed. Snake, on the other hand, seemed unconcerned.
Yeah, he can't fucking see any of it.
He can still smell it. He can still tell it bad shit happened here. He walked calmly down the bloody hallway, only stopping when he realized his companions were not following.
How can you?
Well? Do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
Oh shit!
He hadn't even bothered to turn around. His head was, at most, slightly cocked towards one shoulder.
Sorry.
Alright, let's go! Junpei and 7 looked at each other, nodded, and threw themselves through the door. As they did, a cold tone sounded from the left wrists of all 3 men.
Whoa!
Sona
Oh,
and Junpei looked
sick as
at their
shit.
bracelets. They had a cool, sick skull on their bracelets now.
Damn it, the countdown started.
They'd scarcely processed this information when... Resident Evil 2 is closing, oh no!
Oh shit.
The metallic slam, the numbered door behind them swung shut. Shit! The door!
There's no turning back now. And if we don't manage to find the deactivation device...
Hey, where is the dead? The fear and urgency in Seven's face reflected what all three of them felt.
How the hell should I know?
Stay calm. Look around you.
Okay, I get it.
Junpei spun around, searching desperately for the dead.
Ah!
He found it easily enough. On the wall next to the closed door labeled 5.
Found it, right here.
As he yelled, he stuck the scanner with his hand. The other two scrambled to follow suit. As soon as they finished, Snake threw the lever down. No more bombs.
Well, it looks like it stopped.
As he spoke, Junpei wiped the sweat from his forehead with a trembling hand. Goddamn thing's gonna give me a heart attack.
Rose night in the bloody hallway.
Yeah, bros night. A muscle stood out in Seven's neck, and the corners of his mouth were twitching.
B, are you alright?
Are you guys okay?
They could hear anxious voices, muffled but distinct from the other side of the door.
Yeah, we're fine.
The detonators have been deactivated.
They heard relieved sighs, and even through the door, the three men could feel the tension disperse. All right. We're moving on. Be careful, okay?
Okay.
Sure thing.
And
they're gone.
heard footsteps moving away. Before long, they were alone again.
Now. Doesn't look like we can go any further this way.
The hallway ended 20 or 30 feet away from where they stood. Maybe this wall can be moved. No, never mind. That was a dumb idea. Sorry, guys.
Hey, there's a door over there.
Oh, I should look for that first.
I thought that was what you were going for, honest.
No, I was just kind of pushing on the walls, seeing if there were any secret panels or anything.
Yeah,
You never know.
it kind of looked like. I mean, it's dark, but it
No,
kind of looked like part of the wall.
let's just move on. I feel kind of dumb about it. Like, I'm a little
No,
self-conscious.
okay.
All right, you do your thing. To the left was a
All
wooden
right.
door that looked positively inviting. First class?
First class? I don't have this kind
We're
of money.
friends.
That's okay, we're here.
Well, it seems like it.
Let's have a look then, shall we?
Ooh, we
That
almost
door just hit me. in the
yeah, we
face
just
there.
broke our nose with that door.
Alright then, let's go.
Can you
Yep.
turn a light on in here, maybe?
Snake stepped in without hesitation. Seven followed closely behind. Junpei moved to follow them as well, but he stopped just short of the threshold and looked back, not knowing why. I don't want to look.
I don't want to look, but this music is insane.
Scary.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Scary music! Laying in the small hallway was a man's body, or at least what was left of it. Alright, we might get some graphic descriptions here again. Forewarning. He tried to avoid looking at the grisly scene, but it just wouldn't leave his mind.
It's so horrible. I can't even tell what's what.
What had once been the man's internal organs now looked like so much vomit. As though it had been chewed up and spat out. It's hideous, but it was cruel. It's hard to believe the thing on the floor had once been human. The black pool of thick blood, the lumps of glistening flesh spread across the floor, the awkward, twisted tangle of shredded intestines, head wrenched, grotesque, unnatural position. He'd been wearing these. The man's glasses lay next to his head. The lenses were cracked, the frames bent and distorted. Next to the glasses lay a bracelet, number 9 still displayed on its face.
The bracelet's off. Oh wait, Zero did say.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1, you escape from this ship. 2, your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the cockpit, look, you're either dead or you're outside, okay?
Bracelet comes off when you're dead. I don't like this. This is sus. But what the hell's the point of getting it off when you end up like this? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. This was a human. Oh.
Yep, he felt his stomach convulse, a knot of muscle gripping his throat.
Oh god, I feel like I'm gonna puke. I gotta get out of here.
Clapped his hands over his mouth and ran to the first-class cabin. Better go throw up on the nice bed.
There really is just like something so sus about that whole scene.
Uh-huh.
In a very early Danganronpa way. Chat, don't say shit to me.
Yep. It is definitely sus.
I get what you're saying.
PB and Jacqueline.
I mean, right now, honestly, what's happening is I'm trying to rack my head about, like, what the actual, like, implications there are, and I cannot remember a few specific things. So it's fun. Alright, anyway.
This is a very nice looking room. Pant.
Atmosphere changed immediately. It's chill in here. There's no blood in here. Despite the apparent age of the ship, none of it was worse for wear.
No murders have taken place here. Huh? Where did they...
Uh-oh. Our friends are gone. There were 2 doors on the right side of the room. He opened the one on his right and went through.
Through here? Wow, I love myhouse.wad.
On the other side of the door was a short hallway. Jogged down, opened the door at the other end and peeked through. There's the boys.
Here's the boys.
There they were, busy examining something. Huh.
What's up?
What's up, bruh? Stepped through the door and walked towards them. Check this out. We found this thing right here on the door.
The red light's on. Does that mean it's locked?
So I would assume.
An astute observation. Is there any other way out?
We looked around a little. Other than this door, we didn't find shit.
So you're telling me that unless we can open this door...
Yes, we won't be going anywhere.
Junpei stepped away from the door and looked around the room.
This looks like a bedroom.
Then the other room is probably a living room or the closest you can get to one on a ship.
And then out there is the dining room.
And then... Oh no, there's not going to be a private kitchen. Not even in first class.
Alright, let's find a way to open this door. Come on, guys. We're puzzle solvers.
Alright, puzzle time.
Alright,
Puzzle
yeah.
time.
Do we got an escape room in
Puzzle
us?
time, and then I should probably bounce for the night.
Yeah, let's do an escape room and then call it. Sound good?
Do we have like an hour for the escape room? I knew we were talking about ending at the hour, but I wasn't sure.
Let's see, I don't think this will take us an hour.
You don't think so? Okay.
I don't think so. These escape rooms aren't super long that I remember, right? Let's at
If
least...
it's really starting to look like it's going to take us
Yeah, we can always call it.
earlier.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Alright.
That was a weird oof sound.
Oh yeah, that's just the menu sound.
Yeah.
I like those
Lots of good
sounds. They keep
noises.
those through the whole trilogy, and they're very good.
Good sounds. Famous last words, says Callie.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why we're saying, like... So this is the locking thing. It's flashing red. That's usually not a good sign. Is that a microphone? It looks like a satellite dish.
See. Well, judging by the feel of it, I would guess that we are meant to produce some sort of sound. And this device will sense it and unlock.
Interesting.
No keyhole
True,
in
but
this
there's
door.
some strange device in Lewin one.
Alright, let's look at this auspicious table. A white desk.
Feels kind of
Feels-
fancy.
Yeah. Nope, nothing on the desk. Let's check out the bed.
There was something under the pillow last time.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Score plate A.
Oh, sick! Oh, sick! We get to play music.
Those
Yeah,
are
you
just.
chumps, no music.
Those look like those are rests. Yeah, that's just play nothing.
I'm great at playing nothing. I see, this feels like glass. A rectangular plate of glass. Is there something written on the surface?
Or no, never mind.
It's
Those
a
are.
sheet of music with a couple of A notes. Those are rests.
No, actually, I can see that. They just don't have stems. But those are A's, yeah.
Then they're like whole notes.
No, if they're filled in, then they would be quarter notes.
But they should have stems.
You're right. If they were quarters, they should have stems.
They could be whole notes
Look,
that
it's
are
weird.
just like super blurry.
You're right. They could just be very blurry.
It doesn't really matter.
It
The
took Junpei.
music nerd just jumped out.
It took Junpei by surprise. Snake, usually so calm and collected, began to move. He looked around the room almost frantically, clearly looking for something. No, Junpei thought, not staring. After all, he's blind.
Yes.
Blind or not, Snake was clearly attempting to do something. At last, Junpei could no longer contain his curiosity.
What's wrong? You got weird all of a sudden.
Snake waited a moment before answering.
I heard something strange.
Something strange?
Ah, well, never mind. It doesn't seem to be anything suspicious. I don't wish to toot my own horn, but my auditory senses are considerably more advanced than those of most humans.
Toot my own horn is such a good phrase.
I notice even the slightest of noises.
So this is a good escape room for you.
Yeah, you gonna tell me you can
Right.
hear a needle
Are you
drop?
gonna tell me you can hear a needle drop from away?
No, such a thing would be impossible. However, by listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, as well as sound echoing off the environment, I can locate most objects.
Oh yeah, that's right. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were at her side of me. So that was...
Yes, I could hear it happening. In fact, I can run quite fast. Certainly as fast as you. I'm stronger, I'm taller, and not only that, but I'm more attractive. And should someone attempt to start a fight with me, I'm quite confident that I could defeat them.
How the hell like you want to go?
Snake, it sounds like you want a shot at the moonshot belt.
Yeah, it sure does. Junpei was taken back by the fact that Snake wanted the shot at the Moonshot Championship belt. He stared at
Is
Snake,
this the only way I'm
skeptical.
ever going to regain my title by playing Snake?
Well, weren't like Riley and Chris talking about doing some WWE 2K23? Just throw Snake in there.
Yeah, we'll just throw
Put him
Snake
in the
there.
ring.
Believe me, do you? Care to give it a try? I must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it.
No, thank you.
Well, I suppose that's enough playing around. Let's resume our search, shall we?
The entire conversation was just Snake saying, "Hey, by the way, buddy,
Said Snake.
I could kick your ass. I won't, but I could. Just for the record, just so you know." Was there anything else on this bed?
I'll tell Riley. We should tell Riley that quote, just Snake, and see if Riley thinks solid.
It absolutely will be solid Snake.
Say that. You
Anyway.
think it doesn't suit her.
Clover wants a princess bed. Sorry, I skipped through some of that, because I could tell it was just nothing much.
And well, you should not.
Don't judge her by her appearance. She's actually more of a prep than a scene kid. Small stool. Goes with the vanity, obviously. Alright, let's take a look around. Let's see, we've got... I think we can go over to the other room as well. But let's see, hey, let's check out a mirror. It's totally a table with a mirror!
Ah, yes. You know, that sort of thing is known as a vanity. Were you aware of that, Junpei? Of course, vanity also refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. As such, you could say that every day, when a woman looks into one of these, she is staring at her own conceit and narcissism.
Okay, Snake, you're gonna start to have some trouble dodging some misogyny allegations of your own.
Doesn't that strike you as terribly sad? I'm holding my hand up as though I'm Nagito Komaeda, but I'm not him.
Yeah, you're not quite there. You could get there. Looks like ooh, piano.
Wow, there's a piano here. I wonder what we could need to do with that.
What's this? This isn't a score. It's a map of the ship.
A map? There's a map of the ship here.
Yeah.
Then I imagine it will prove very helpful. You'd best hold on to it, Junpei.
Okay. Sorry, I just yawned so big.
It is now possible to open the map screen.
Oh, sick.
We can only view it during story section, so you can't look at it right now, fucker.
Nice try, asshole.
Alright. Can we plunk the piano? What's Snake doing? He can't play, can he?
Piano, there's something amiss with the keys.
You mean it's out of tune?
No, not that. It's properly tuned, just... Well, the sounds are clearly purposefully different. The C key doesn't yield a C, but rather a different note entirely. The same goes for the D keys.
This fucker's out here with perfect pitch.
They play some other note.
Huh. Why do you think it's like that?
Isn't
For
it-
puzzle-solving reasons.
Isn't it painfully obvious? Zero modified it in some way. This piano, you see, is part of one of the puzzles Zero has set for us. Perhaps if we play the keys in the correct order, something will happen.
In other words, we need to play a song on the piano.
I believe so.
Sorry I keep yawning. I'm up way past my bedtime. It's like 11:30. I lied. But it is like the same time in the game as it for me, at least.
This is a high-quality desk. Teak, or perhaps mahogany.
That is mahogany. Wow, how can you tell?
Oh, I have my ways.
Okay, Snake.
What's some stuff? Can you click on that light? Is there anything there?
Well, at least we've
Should
got
that-
light.
What?
Huh? What the hell, man? It's just a light.
Of course.
Huh? Should we try to move that chair over by the vanity since they said it was...
Small
Oh.
chair.
Wow, this fabric feels great. I bet that chair is really comfortable.
Oh, I guess
I guess that's.
I guess not.
I guess that's it. All right. Is there anything
Okay,
else we
so-
need to interact with here? I think we got to go over to the other room.
The big mirror thing?
That's a good call. It's a good call.
We have this score plate, but I guess we can't use it. Oh yeah, we can put our class plate on there.
Is something wrong?
It's kind of hard to see the notes. Gotta put something under them.
No, on the left side of the screen.
Oh yeah, this.
Okay, nothing. Great. That's fine.
That's okay. All right, let's go over to
Yes,
the
we
other
should.
room.
Yeah.
Or let's also see. What about this door? Oh hey, okay, we got an extra little room in here. Briefcase.
How do you
There's nothing
know
inside.
that?
I can tell by the
Okay.
weight, and it makes no noise when shaken.
I thought you had X-ray vision, dude. Don't fucking daredevil me.
Hey, another score plate.
Oh, there's the C's. Yeah.
Uh-huh. No combine. And a safe.
The safe is locked.
It's one of those dial locks. Doesn't have a key. We gotta get the dials in the right place and it'll open. Nope, didn't find nothing. How about you, Snake?
I also found nothing.
Ugh.
Alright, I think that's all to do in there. Light switch.
It's a light switch. Nothing
It does
happens when
nothing.
I press it. That's
Oh, those are the
strange.
same light switch. Bathroom!
Will
Oh,
it let
it's-
you turn the bathtub on?
The faucet must be for putting water in the tub.
What?
It looks like it's already full.
Pull the drain.
Yeah. There's a plug at the end of this chain.
Drain.
See if I can pull it out.
Whoa, hold up! That wasn't my line. I got really excited.
I was
about
just
it.
thinking, maybe we could use the water.
Use the water? For what?
Who the fuck knows? Well, sink's
Well,
clean.
The sink's clean. Any water?
Nothing's coming out. We got a faucet on all the way, but I can't hear nothing. These
The
lights, huh?
huh?
Doesn't look like there's anything hidden in here either. Justin, it's great to see you all here. I just flew into New York and boy, are my arms tired.
Don't quit your day job, Seven.
Try to feel.
That's not a mic, Seven.
What?
It's just a shower
What the
head.
hell? Look, I got some smarts and I got some not so smarts, you know? So, was there anything else we needed to check in here? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
That's probably it.
Eventually we'll figure out what the fucking water is for.
Yep. Well, there's a note here. Heavy piece of paper. It says score. That's gotta be musical score. At least at some point. Oh, it's empty. It's an empty folder. Check the desk. Some sort of antique desk. Makes sense, though. The whole room's full of antiques. You can get a nice handful of cash for all this stuff in here.
Somebody spent a lot of time carving a chair. It'll snap like a twig if Seven sits on it, though.
Now, hey, wait a second. Mind your own business. What about this chair? It's a chair.
There are a couple lights on the walls here.
Blah, blah, blah. So
Adds
that's
a
the door
little
we
class
left.
to the room.
You can't leave that door. We gotta solve the puzzle first. We gotta solve puzzles. Come on, man, puzzle.
Don't go back towards that dead body. You almost threw up there.
Not cleaning up any vomits.
Oh, she's sick. Fireplace.
Oh, this is the worst part.
Oh, it's hot. Let's see if I can reach it. Ouch! You're not real smart, are you?
Oh, so we need the water in order to put out the fire.
A monkey should know not to stick his hand in fire.
So we need to find a receptacle to put the water in and put the fire out.
A cozy couch. Looks perfect to me.
What?
Perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself. Couch looks more.
Couch looks a lot more elegant.
There's something you ain't saying.
Never mind.
I think this is the same thing we looked at, yeah. I don't... Let's see, those are just lights. Oh, a vase.
The vase.
There we go.
FaceTime.
You're gonna use this vase. That's pretty clever. Just gotta fill this thing up with water. Looks like a vase. There's so many doors. Or did we look in here already? I don't think we did.
No, we didn't.
There's another musical score. We
With the
have A, G,
Gs.
and C.
We need one more.
Looks like there's nothing in there. Alright. This was the bathroom, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Use the vase. Gross water. Now we got a vase full of water. Now we can go put out a fire. Got a vase filled with water, it's heavy. I can't just throw it through the gate though. Gotta pour it right onto the fire itself.
I mean, you could just throw it through the gate.
Uh-huh. Hey Junpei, what's this?
The Thinker by Auguste Rodin.
Right on!
Was that just Seven doing a pose?
Uh-huh.
And that's awesome.
Sometimes you just
so
gotta do a
fun.
bit. Alright, we need something to take that grate off, I guess.
Did you try cooking the fire again afterwards at all?
Oh, okay, never mind. About time, buddy, let's do it. Nice job! I wouldn't have taken that long. I would have solved this so much quicker than you, Junpei. Can I be the main character?
I sensed the dangerous 30-minute time added, so I was like, let's cut that off.
Don't want to get burned, so let's pull down the sleeves.
Alright. As Junpei tucked the plate into his pocket. Oh, here we go. Ugh. Seven cried out, stumbled, his balance lost. He threw out a hand and caught the wall in time to steady himself and avoided the door, but his face was flushed and he looked startled.
Hey, Seven, what the hell was that? Are you alright?
Junpei?
Oh, did it cut me off? Oh,
Are
no.
you there, Mac?
Heard you.
Oh, no.
Um.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I pulled my headphones out.
Oh,
That's what
I
happened.
was gonna say, hold on a second, I'm still lighting up.
No,
yeah.
I leaned back and my headphone jack pulled halfway out of my computer. So everything went silent. I'm so smart.
I did say my line.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm fine. I just lost my hearing for a minute there, you know? Feel a little dizzy. Seven rubbed a couple fingers across his
PB.
brow. Yeah,
Do you want me to do narration while it's just the two of you talking dialogue?
absolutely.
Seven rubbed a couple fingers across his brow and then shook his head as if to clear it.
What the hell's wrong with me? First memory loss, now I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
Memory loss?
Junpei couldn't hide the surprise in his voice. Seven, for his part, seemed unconcerned.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't tell yous, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up. Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why are you in amnesia? Oh my god! You can't ask someone why they're in amnesia.
That's a really dumb question to play. I don't know why you would ever ask that to me, and in fact, I would wonder why the person voice of you would even ask that question, you know?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
I thought so.
Junpei paused for a moment and stared at Seven.
Are you telling the truth?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you look pretty... Okay, I'm not gonna say this line because honestly, Seven's valid here.
I'm literally just vibing right here, you know?
He's just vibing. He's just vibing.
I mean, I'm pretty confused, but like, that was a while ago and we're like playing a game now, solving puzzles. It's not so bad. You know, it's not a thing I can like fix right now, so why worry about it? See, sometimes I read Seven's mind here. And most people don't usually stay amnesiacs forever. That's one of the few things I can remember. I figure it'll work itself out.
That's it.
That's it. Alright, let's get back at it. This was... Look, I clearly... Look, I ragged on a little bit there, buddy. I feel bad about it. You deserved it, but I still feel bad about it. So let's just let this blow over, okay?
Yeah, sure. I guess so. I guess I'll just forget about it.
Seven gives Junpei a look the younger man wasn't sure to interpret and turned to walk away.
How are you fine with something like that?
Somehow, though, Junpei didn't find his reassurances very reassuring.
Yeah, no fucking shit, dude. As evidenced by the fact that you're saying continue to asking dumb questions.
Oh yeah, that's not the door. Also, I appear to have lost game audio.
Oh.
That's
yeah, the
fun.
game audio's disappeared.
Mm-hmm. So no puzzle solving ambience for us. Anyway, let's go put these.
The game has said, "Hey,
Uh-huh.
go to bed."
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Let's go put
What
these
does
scores
that?
on the
What
piano.
does that right door lead to?
Which one?
Hold on. If you go back, I guess it would just go to the,
That's the bathroom door, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, I know. But if you go into the living room again, and then you go back around.
This one? Or the right
No,
one?
that one. That one. But this right door, all the way on the right side.
In
No,
the
no,
hallway.
no. You instead of hitting the down arrow, so you have the door into the bedroom, you have the door to the bathroom.
This one. Oh, toilet. Thank you. It's a toilet. Doesn't seem to be anything in the toilet or tank.
Toilet. Nothing strange going on here.
Toilet paper on the wall. Alright.
Okay.
There appears to be
Great.
truly nothing
Suspicious
to
here,
do.
Anybody-
I think.
Too old for this
I'm
shit.
too old for this shit.
Incontinence is a problem.
What was his face?
We all got the IBS, you know? Alright, let's put the score sheet here. Ceramic plate.
What's wrong?
They look odd. Doesn't really look like a song.
Then in all likelihood we haven't found them all. We need to find more glass plates.
There's one more.
Mm-hmm. Probably is in that bathroom. Actually, right? So if we go back.
Yeah, the toilet is not just for fucking toilet jokes.
Uh-huh.
Did we check the
Apparently.
paper?
I did check the paper.
Okay.
I'm not sure what else there is to interact with in here.
Is it in the bottom oh my god. There were two suitcases in the room in the living room.
Oh yeah, I didn't check the last one, did I?
No, yeah.
It's probably also empty, but
Nothing in there.
yeah, okay. Okay, now we should probably drain the bathtub, yeah.
Oh yeah, now we drain the bathtub, of course.
Right.
There is, I won't spoil Submachine for people who intend on. There is a really stupid bathtub related puzzle in Submachine that almost made me rage
Drain
quit
the
when
water.
I realized it.
Good tug ought to be good enough, huh?
There we go.
Yeah.
Ugh, gross.
There it is.
Alright, let's get out of here.
There had to have been 4
Mhm.
plates.
Yeah, yeah. Put the ceramic plate, stack everything else. Boom. Now we can play the music.
Would you be play the piano? I am unable to, you see.
Oh, and I
Here's the
don't
thing.
actually have sound right now, so sorry,
We
folks.
don't have sound. So
I'm sure I needn't tell you, but the keys in this piano are not C won't be C, etc. You must listen carefully
Oh,
to determine
uh-oh.
which keys to strike.
Alright,
Uh-oh.
I think I'm gonna do a quick... Because I can't actually access options from here.
Okay.
Save. Back. Options.
that seems like a oversight.
Oh, I think that was my computer fucking up, not the game fucking up. Because I accidentally pulled, like, a headphone jack out, and now it doesn't know where to send the game sound. Let me see if I can figure this out. Output. Yeah, there have been a few little audio cuts from Jacqueline and Mac that I've definitely heard a couple of those, but I think that's just Discord. Whenever Discord's on auto, there are little bits. Alright, I think I'm going to close the game and open it back up. No, I think it is my end, Seraph. Sorry, let me just get this going. Because I think we're almost at the end of this escape room. There we go. Now we have sound back. Alright. Now we got sound back. And there we go. Oh, did I have us on the wrong scene this entire fucking time? On the stream? Oh, also, is Discord no longer picking up sound? What the fuck, computer? Leave call.
Well,
There we go. There we go. I just had to close everything and open it back up again.
Woohoo!
yay!
Yay! Also, I think I just realized I had the stream on like just the game screen and not the
Yeah.
entire.
Oh yeah, you super
Yeah.
did, and I thought that was intentional.
I'm so smart.
We're killing it. We're killing it.
Woo!
Everything's fine.
We're
Hope
doing
you
so
didn't do
good.
any big visual gags.
No, I didn't do any visual gags, but you know, there was voice indicators and there was chat. And I thought I was on camera.
Totally.
Alright, well this was not the best way to start this stream series, but that's okay. Alright, let's go finish this escape room real quick and then call it a night.
Hey, we figured it out. We figured it out before we hit like the
Uh-huh.
third session.
I mean, yeah. Okay, now we can actually listen carefully.
Do it.
Alright, let's give this a shot.
Oh wait, did you start streaming in the server again?
Oh, I did not, did I?
No. Well, stream can hear the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is just for you too. Alright,
Ugh.
you with me?
There's that sweet, sweet music.
Uh-huh. Alright. Wait, was that not right? Because that's F, A, G.
The keys are wrong. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Alright, so there's...
Junpei, it sounds like you're fucking it up.
It does sound like we're fucking it up.
Okay. Oh, so we have to fucking start over every time. God
Yeah,
damn it.
yeah.
Okay, hold on a second.
Oh wait, maybe the
Alright.
bottom row shows us what we're supposed to play? Because then that would be
Oh.
A. No, that is also not right.
No, okay. I have the first one. It's E.
Alright, so it's E.
This is probably a brute force.
Yeah. So it's E, F. It's E, F, G.
EFG what?
It was E, F, G. And then... No. Alright, what's our lower middle C? Oh, it is
Yeah.
just E, F, G, A. But I don't
Wow,
think it was
they really
B.
just made this the easiest possible puzzle. So then do it again.
Well, but
Oh,
now
no,
we go to
never
G.
mind.
So... Because G is actually correct.
E, G, F.
Oh, oops.
Okay. E, F, G, A.
E.
And then
G. F.
F, E.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then F, E,
G.
G, A,
G.
That's G.
There we go.
There we go. Nailed it.
Classic song.
Yeah, classic doorbell song. Doorbell to open the door.
Oh, it's a doorbell. Oh, sick.
Mhm. Music is
I'm
not my
very,
forte.
Very good at puzzles.
Junpei, we did it. Looks like it worked. I heard something unlock over by the exit. Let's go.
It is the song, the like doorbell song that they use in after school anime.
It sure is.
Ding dong, bing bong.
Ding dong, bing bong. Oh, you're
Ding
right.
dong,
I
ding
bet that
dong.
is the same one from Danganronpa, actually. I betcha. I think this
Oh
game
my
was.
god, you're right.
I think this
think it's
game
just
was
like-
before Danganronpa, actually,
well,
though.
it's just a generic. It's just a generic doorbell sound.
Ha ha ha. Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell, wasn't it? I don't imagine that's what Zero was thinking of, however.
I've
No,
never heard
no.
it used in a school setting before, actually.
Zero almost certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school.
Westminster?
The palace in London that plays host these days to the Houses of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben, the famous clock tower, yes? Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour.
London? The capital of England, huh?
At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Let's leave this place immediately.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's go. Resident Evil door.
Freak.
Now, there's one weird thing with that escape room, which was we didn't
What's that?
open that safe. We found that
Oh,
safe,
weird.
and then we just walked away, and we never found a code or anything. So I don't know if
Well-
we like missed an Easter egg there or something, but I don't think
We
we
must have
any
missed
clues.
something.
Maybe if we went back and put in the music code.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Well, I'm sure we'll figure that out one day.
All right, I think we should probably call it here.
Yeah,
I
it
would
sounds
agree
great.
with that.
We've been going for 3.5 hours, and I know for anyone on the East Coast, it is late. For me, over on the West Coast, it is perfect time, but that is not everybody. And also, I am starting to get tired.
Any
Uh-oh.
wild theories before we
Yeah.
we wrap it up?
Yeah, Mac. All right. Who's Zero, and why are we here?
I don't
Also-
know if I have any solid theories about that at this point.
Also, anyone in chat who wants to throw any theories at the wall. Anyone in chat who has not played this game or like watched it play through.
Because my joke answer is
You cut out
but
there,
I
Mac.
know that that's wrong.
You cut out on your joke answer.
Yeah, of course it did. Of course I did. Joke answer is that this is a Danganronpa situation.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sure.
Zero is the ninth man.
Uh-huh.
And sorry for people who haven't experienced Danganronpa who are going to be spoiled.
That's
but
okay, this game's better.
You're right.
I'll-
But yeah, this is a Danganronpa situation, and the whole point is just for shits and giggles.
I will take getting stuck on a dumb thing you have to click on in a point-and-click adventure game 1,000 times over some of the dumb Danganronpa mini-games during classroom trial.
Okay, no, you know what? See, that's fair. As somebody who experienced Danganronpa entirely forums through forum mirrors,
Yeah,
and
you-
never actually played it.
You never
yeah,
had to
sure.
shoot any truth bullets.
Nope.
Or
Those
play a
are
rhythm
awesome,
game
though.
to play a rhythm game to get through someone's panicked defense.
It's probably a good thing because I was extremely video.
You're cutting out a little bit more, Mac.
Yeah, fucking course I am.
That's okay, that's just more signs that we should probably call it. Let's see. Do you have any shots you want to call right now? Doesn't have to be on anything big. Plombo in chat says that there will be more puzzles. I think that they've got a good chance of being correct there.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Or
I
favorite
think-
characters.
Or yeah. Are there any characters you want to get to know more? Are there any characters you've decided are
obviously-
assholes?
Obviously, I love June.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yes.
easy. I love Clover. This does not surprise me in the slightest. I kind of am interested in all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
this is good.
Excited for this to continue.
Let's see.
Same.
If you expected any of these characters to end up murdering another one of these characters, Who's killing who?
Oh god, Snake is killing literally anyone
Literally anyone
Yeah.
except Clover, yeah?
yeah.
That seems true.
I feel like Snake is gonna just snap.
Alright,
And
and...
not even in like a just in a like, oh, you're dead now.
Alright, and if any of these characters were to die next, if anyone even dies in the rest of this game, who do you think would be next on the block?
That's a good question. Ace, probably.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he definitely does kind of take on a leadership role a bit. Always good to kill that character off, send us into chaos.
Just absolutely throw everything out of whack. He just seems like such a voice of reason that I'm like, gotta get rid of the voices of reason first.
Yeah, yeah.
So Snake, next time on 9 Snake will kill Ace.
Uh-huh.
This is our theory.
Yep, that's our theory. Snake is going to murder Ace. Let's see. Nine O'Neill's in chat says that Santa is their favorite character because they love useless assholes.
I also love useless assholes in my media. And Santa's a pretty great one. I still can't get over the fact that his name is Santa.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Also,
What
I
a
will say,
stupid pun.
Junpei so far, doing pretty solid as far as a visual novel protagonist goes. He has already taken, like, a direct action a couple times. Like, we had the choice to say, no, we're not going to go with the group. We're going to do what we want.
Yeah. And also the, like, not a total idiot, actually.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Does not need to be handheld through everything.
He's one of the smarter ones as far as visual novel protagonists go.
Junpei,
Yeah.
I think it comes off initially as kind of a blank slate and then develops. He has like,
Yeah.
it becomes clear that he has a real strong personality.
Mhm,
and
it really does.
That's something I like a lot about this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cool.
Let's see. Seraph is here to shout out Seven. Who doesn't love a big guy?
Who doesn't love a big guy? I do like that they didn't give the protagonist the amnesia because I feel like that happens a lot.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
As a really easy way of saying, I'm not saying slightest, but I feel like that's an easy way. You're going to explain the plot of the game to our protagonist is they have amnesia, so they don't remember any of this. And it's kind of nice to be like, oh, this guy is not the guy who has amnesia.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna call another shot, and I'm gonna say that 7 is 2. Sorry.
7 is what?
7 is what?
7. I need to. I don't know why my internet's like this. I'm on Ethernet. 7 is also gonna die.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 7 does kind of feel primed for die-in, doesn't he?
Yeah.
All right.
Unfortunately.
The Blowjob Brothers will fall in 2020, the end of
Yes.
2023.
The Blowdrop Brothers
last
will
month of
fall.
2023. There they go.
All right, well, we will be back next week, same time, same place. Probably a couple different people on here since I know Mac won't be able to make it, but
I will be in chat. I will not be in voice.
we'll get a couple Moonshot folks here to do all the different voices, solve some more puzzles, and maybe escape from these Nonary games. Off of this ship that I don't think anyone's talked about the fact that it's the Titanic yet, but it's definitely the Titanic.
It's definitely the Titanic. They've mentioned the Titanic. We know that it probably is the Titanic, though.
Yeah, alright, well, thanks for coming out to the stream, y'all. Apologies for the tech issues along the way. I made a couple silly mistakes along the way there. So thanks for bearing with that. We'll be back next week. Let me go to